You are now tuned into Somewhere in the Middle with Soonie and Mo.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Hey, dying on the beat.
I got so many ups.
Everywhere I go, I
got so many ups.
so many y'all.
I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they wanna kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Ay, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ups.
Do blurry. All
Hold
that
on.
ratchet shit made your screen blurry.
I was moving around too much. See, that's what was happening.
She was moving too much.
Did you have me on Instagram Live? Is that what was going on?
Yeah. Not the whole time.
You were
'Cause kept
exposing me
freezing. I was exposing you.
like I
I was
expose you.
exposing everyone to your crazy ways that no one else gets to see. You don't
Except for you.
expose me. You pretend like I'm mean when I'm really very nice.
Well, that's how I expose you. Is I just like I create this persona in people's heads about you to keep a narrative going.
And they believe it. That's the crazy thing about it. It's
I
like, how
know.
do you believe this?
Dumb.
I'm not a jerk. Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of dumb, because I wanted to talk about this. Okay, so really quick, all you people. Let me just wait until there's more people because I don't like to be shady to a small audience. What up, Aaron?
What up, folks?
What up, Apex? Are people not getting the
I don't know.
because why are there only
Maybe they
Oh,
just don't like us
people.
anymore.
what the heck? Okay, it's going up now. Okay, so a little shade really quick. So, last Tuesday we talked about that stupid FEMA alert system, right? That was going out. And we already told you guys, okay, that was some BS, that all these TikTok videos and people that were telling you that you need to unplug all your devices. And if
Yeah,
you were an
part.
if you were an abused woman, like make sure you turn off your emergency phone and all this other stuff, right? Put your phone in the microwave, wrap yourself in foil, cover yourself in Vaseline. Everything that you have to do to like block the zombie rays that were supposedly coming through your phone. I had made a post after that show and I was like, nothing's going to happen. Like you guys are taking this too far, right?
Smoking
So
ass.
yeah, exactly. So the alert came. It was nothing, literally nothing. It didn't even make a sound on my phone. I know some people's it didn't make a sound and some people's it did. And immediately I take to Instagram and I'm like, this is all that happened. And I posted like a screenshot of the alert. I'm not a zombie. You guys all feel dumb. And I had so many people unfollow me because of that. They had their feelings hurt.
Why though? Why would your feelings be hurt because someone told you the truth? Here's the thing. People want something scandalous and tragic to happen so that they can have something to complain about.
Right. They do.
That's what I think.
And that's what I didn't understand is I was like, so you're mad because and I said, listen, so you're mad because it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. And then somebody wrote in my inbox and they were like, the effects of cancer take a long time. Like the effects of whatever this alert was doing could take years. And I was like, okay, you put a phone to your ear. You are around devices that emit frequency all day long. Like you think if the government wanted to poison you that they would alert you to it beforehand? Or do you think that they would just put it through a little app called Instagram or Facebook or OnlyFans or YouTube?
You're on Instagram all day, every day anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry. I came.
Y'all
in a little
already got
hot.
5G poison. You got 5G poison. You got radioactive poison. You have just like idiocracy poison. If you're on social media and you have a phone next to you, you already have cancer. So just like, go ahead. And we already have precancerous cells in our body all day, every day.
Right.
It's a matter of them actually turning into cancerous cells. So simmer down and relax. I could have been just like really rude about that whole thing. And I low-key wanted to. But I just shut my mouth. I didn't talk about it.
Out of all times, you decided to shut your mouth. I was the rude one, and look what happens.
How's it feel?
Is it true that Loza unfollowed us?
He unfollowed you, not me.
Oh, he unfollowed me. I wonder why he unfollowed me. What did I
You left
do?
him on red.
Like a long time ago.
He didn't take too kindly to being left on red.
Oh, he told you that? He told you that?
Yeah, he had called me. One of these days he had called me. Can't remember. And we were just talking about music and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm gonna follow Mo, bro. She don't be really fucking with me. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna use that. And then I think I said she's probably gonna message you and talk shit, but you didn't.
You know what? No, I'm about to talk shit right now because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be really messy and play all the messages I left Loza where he did not respond to me. And I was like, okay, fine. Like, for instance, when he came out with the song, I was like, hey, I'm really proud of you. It's a great song, right? Or when he went to the doctor and found out that his cancer was back, sent him a message about that. No response. So, dude, he can take his little sensitive ass somewhere else, okay?
Oh, man.
Seriously.
She said, take your shit, and get out.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Gosh, dude, like, stop being such a chick about it. If you want to talk to me, you got my number. You don't ever call either. It works both ways. Seriously.
I'm just relaying the message. Don't kill the messenger.
I know. I'm not mad at you.
Don't kill the messenger. Guys, where are you watching from?
Oh, yeah.
Do me
where
a
you watching
favor.
from?
Since you guys
What?
are watching, right? Please do me a favor. Put in the comment section where you're watching from, and then please send this to people because we are getting shadow banned.
Yes.
I haven't got a notification from our somewhere in the middle page yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. And
That's
do
all.
me a favor, in the chat, just like let us know which one of us is your favorite, Soonie or Mo. That always, I need some I need something to brighten my day a little bit, and that just might do it. Unless of course your favorite is Soonie, and then I don't want to hear shit from you. So
I'm the more
your
controversial one. Of course, I'm gonna be their favorite. You're too nice.
I know, dude. Niceness gets you nowhere.
I'm nice, but I'm nice enough.
Texas DFW, that's my hood. What's up, Aaron? Wait, didn't you invite me to lunch? Were you the one? I'm sorry if I haven't responded to you.
She said, didn't you invite me to lunch?
No, but you know the issues I've been having with my phone, so I have an excuse. Soonie, because Mo likes the gays.
Put that up there. Put that up there.
Soonie
Look at
always
them
looks out
Sunnis
for
coming
me
in.
for the win. Wow. Yeah, Aaron, do me a favor and shoot me another email because I had a lot of phone issues and I lost a lot of messages. So, Soonie
Hey,
always
North
looks
Carolina
out
in the
for me.
house. What's poppin'? That's my home. That's my home.
So, as suspected, your people's favorites. I don't even understand. Like, I'm the nice one. Come on. Give me some love. Love me.
Nice gets you nowhere. Nowhere.
Trump
Breaking news.
indicted.
Trump indicted for not rewinding a VHS ET movie tape back in 1994 from the Blockbuster movie store. Woo!
Ah. Oh man. I said if your favorite person was Soonie, I don't want to hear from you, piggy.
I won.
You know what?
I won.
I'm just gonna
We got
quit.
some cool topics for y'all guys. We really do.
We
What are you
do.
guys most interested in hearing? What is everyone looking forward to hearing me and Mo talk about? That's a good question.
Yeah,
wanna see
before we
where the
announce the
temperature is.
topics, before
Where
we
y'all
announce our
at, honey?
topics, tell us what you were hoping we'd talk about today before we announce the topics. We'd like to know. We're really just trying to get the chat booming because what the hell is going on? I don't know.
Just keep putting Soonie in the chat. Drop. Soonie.
Dude, I'm mad. I scarfed down all my snacks before the show even started.
I ain't even got no damn snacks.
From Texas, the real South. From Texas, the real South.
It's not the real South, bro. But I'm glad I'm your favorite.
Look at Pinky try to come through. I like you, Mo. Okay, first of all, Pinky, You can't say Soonie first and then say me. It doesn't work that way. You choose one and one only. First of all.
Why are you bullying these people?
Because the
Stop bullying these
dysfunctional
folks.
GOP.
You want
Okay,
to talk about the
Christine,
dysfunctional GOP?
we got you.
Okay. We got that's on the docket. Trust me, we're gonna talk about them.
Yeah, we got you.
Carolina is the South, sir. What are you talking about?
Why do people say Texas is not the South?
Because it's not.
It is. It's the South of the United States.
It's South geographically, sure, but it ain't the South.
Like you mean like the dirty South, like that type of South?
Yes.
I don't know.
Y'all ain't nowhere near the South.
I beg to differ.
Nah. Y'all are Midwesterns. Like y'all got that Midwest vibe.
Wow. Okay.
It's completely different. Anybody in the chat, you guys understand. If you've been to Atlanta, you've been to South Carolina, you've been to any of these places, you understand what the South is. You go to Texas, Texas ain't the South.
It is the South.
No, it's too. Listen, no, it ain't.
We say y'all, okay? We have good ass food. It's hot, as humid as hell out here. Okay, people wear cowboy hats and cowboy boots. It's the South.
Come on, bro. Do I need to pull up where Texas is on the map? Did y'all fail geography? Hold on, let me show you.
Thank you, Kevin. You're right. She is out of her raggedy ass mind.
I'm his favorite though, so I don't care.
Why'd you have to say that? Why'd you have to say that?
Because I knew it would get under your skin. All right, let's go back to 3rd grade, everyone. All right. Where do you see Texas on this map? Wouldn't you say this is Midwest?
In the South.
It's the
South.
This is the South, madam. You see this?
Okay,
Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, Carolina. Okay, Virginia's not considered the South.
In the South.
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. Texas is in the south central part of the United States of America.
There you go.
I never said it wasn't. I'm saying it is not the South. You already stated what I stated. Geographically, yes. But it ain't the South. It's okay.
Whatever, Soonie.
It's okay. Y'all ain't nah. Ain't
Joe
nobody
Collins
going
is
to
in here.
Texas for HBCUs, bro. Y'all ain't
Joe,
nobody going there.
Joe, who's your favorite, me or Soonie? And don't go with Soonie because she's black and you're black.
No, I'm his favorite.
Joe?
He ain't gonna lie to you.
Joe, choose wisely. I live in your city. If I
Joe
see
know
you on
what it
these
is.
streets,
We mob ties over here. Joe know what it is. Exactly.
come on, Joe.
Come on.
Joe! What the hell?
Bo is bugging like, what?
I've been knowing her longer. Whatever. You've been knowing me longer.
Mob ties.
Through what is it called?
What
is it when you know somebody through somebody?
Oh, 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, through Corinne and Brandon.
We ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my motherfucking mouth shut.
Look at Joe's trying to butter up by saying he thinks I'm attractive. That's not gonna fix things, Joe. That's not gonna make it better. That's not gonna make it better. I don't forgive you. You chose Soonie first. I get it.
This is funny. This is funny. What are our topics? I won.
Well, we're definitely going to talk about the corrupt GOP in a sense. Yeah. Because we're going to be talking, we're going to be talking about that, but we're also going to be talking about Biden deciding to break laws to continue the border wall construction. But are the Republicans getting excited for nothing because they were on Instagram posting, oh my God, you see Wall Street, we're winning, we're winners. It's not going down like that, you guys. It's only 20 miles of wall that are getting constructed, okay? Get in your car right now and drive 20 miles and get disappointed because it's not that big of a deal.
People are celebrating for real? I didn't see
Yes.
celebrations. I stayed off of Instagram though, so I didn't see it.
It's they're using it as like a big like in your face, like ha ha ha. See, walls do work, and he's got to continue building it, and it's just it's not a win. Like they don't understand that whether he builds the wall or not, they could be going back and forth about the wall, and it's still a cash cow to both sides. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Building the wall is insignificant. The fact that we go back and forth between building the wall and not building the wall, it's a cash cow. Like when that stops, then we're winning. So not to spoil that subject. Then, as promised from last week, we're going to talk about the Eddie Irizarry shooting. We're going to talk about whether it was justified or not. We're also going to be talking about gays admitting to be groomers. Gays against groomers admitting to be groomers.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Gabrielle Hanson, and if you don't know who that is, welcome to the club. Neither do I, but Soonie's going to educate us. She was being escorted by white supremacists, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the COVID-19 card. Okay, those of you guys, probably nobody from here because we have a cool audience, but those of you guys that knew people or saw people posting online with when they got their vaccination card, they were so proud of it. It was like their currency. They felt like the shit. Well, y'all just wasted your time because they're getting rid of it.
How dumb do you think these people feel? Straight up.
Right. Or how about the people that went all as far as making fake ones? Remember, there was people that were making fake
there were
ones.
people making fake ones so they could travel.
Yes.
They probably don't care though, because they cheated the system to travel. I would think it would be the people who actually went and got jabbed up who would feel some type of way.
To travel, right? Like, here's my thing about that. Like, if you went and got jabbed up just to travel, like, there's something wrong with you. It's like, it's kind of like, God doesn't want us to worship money, right? He doesn't want us to make money our God. For you to put something like that in your body so that you could get on a cruise or get on a plane and you didn't have the ethical and moral fortitude to be like, this is where I draw the line. I'm not going to travel because I'm not going to put something in my body that I don't know is safe for me. Something's wrong with you. And you really have to think about that. And now's the time to reflect. Okay. And then we're going to talk about this Candace Owens clip that has been going viral of her saying a few words to some transgender people when she was at the University of Albany. I believe it was at the University of Albany, or it was some school in Albany, New York. I don't get why this is a big deal. Like, people are acting like it's the first time somebody has told a transgendered person when they stood up to say some stupid shit, shut up and sit down. Just sit down. Like, you're irrelevant. What you have to say to me is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. But Candace says it. And
oh my God, it's the first time we've ever heard this.
Yeah. Exactly.
She's so based.
Exactly.
This is also like very hypocritical.
Right.
Because in the same token, if you tell the trannies and the gays against groomers to sit the fuck down, then you get in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't really know how they separate themselves, because to me they're one and the same. Yeah. But who am I? Who am I? What do I know? I don't know shit.
Yep. So why don't we start with the big topic, which is Eddie Irizarry, because that's a big topic. You have the majority of the floor on that one, since you know the most about it. And we have very little video evidence of it, but you know the most about it.
So Eddie Irizarry was I think he's 27, in Philadelphia, PA. He was driving recklessly, which is officers reported to begin with. I'll pull some things up too, but officers reported him driving recklessly and decided to pull him over once he was going down a one-way street. Once they got out of the car, 7 seconds passed, literally. and he was shot a total of 6 times and ended up dead. The initial reporting was the reason he was shot was because he lunged at officers, which would turned out to be a sack of shit. He never lunged at them at all. It's not even what happened. He never even got out of the car. So then officers changed their story to, well, he had a knife on his lap and I feared for my life. After a few months passed, because this happened in August 27th to be exact. September, all the charges were dismissed due to a judge saying there was a lack of evidence. Hence, here we are today. I still don't see what I deem to be a significant response to something that it's egregious. Why is this officer walking free? Why were charges dismissed? I don't get it. There's body camera footage, which we see from all angles, and then there's a bird's eye view. What else do you need?
So just to read what it says here, it says the judge, Wendy Pugh, dismissed with little explanation a murder count and other charges against Officer Mark Dial after watching police body cam video of the traffic stop and shooting. Okay, so we've only seen the shooting part. The stop part is the part that nobody's seen yet. So she's seen that. The defense asserted that Dial acted in self-defense when he fired through the driver's side window of Eddie's sedan in August. Pugh agreed with defense attorneys who argued the officer could have feared for his life because he thought the driver had a gun. They urged Pugh to drop all charges, which included manslaughter and official oppression and 4 other counts.
But there is no dash camera footage. The only footage that exists is the body cam and the bird's eye view.
Well, we haven't seen it, right? It's not that it doesn't exist, because clearly it exists if she saw it.
She saw what? This?
No, it says she saw the stop video of the traffic stop and shooting.
There was no traffic stop. This is the only traffic stop. This right here is a traffic stop. They never signaled him to stop or pulled him over. They were simply following him.
But they never
pulled him over because he was driving erratic. They didn't pull him over until what you see in the bird's eye view, which is when he turned down the one-way street. This is a traffic stop.
And we're 100% sure there was no other attempt to stop this guy and he didn't stop.
No, even a press release. I'll pull up the press release. Even the press release that came from the police department does not indicate that they tried to stop him when they noticed him driving erratic. They only pull him over once he goes down the one-way street.
So real quick, while you pull that up, it says in initial statements to the media, the police said, which we see is not true. Police said Irizarry stepped out of his car with a knife. He did not step out of his car at all.
He did not step out of his car.
Not even open his door. Lunging at the officers as they gave several commands for him to drop the weapons. The next day, police gave a significantly different account of what happened. Why? Yes. I don't know that. Surveillance video showed Dial shooting into Irizarry's rolled up window. So yeah, that right there is concerning. Why are you giving an official statement with the wrong story? Didn't you look at that video we just saw before you came and gave your statement?
Well, why else would you lie?
Right.
Honestly, if we're going to be realistic about all this, we're all human. Cops are human at the end of the day. Why would they lie on their report?
To cover the officer.
What, you must have did something wrong.
Yeah.
Clearly. Or you wouldn't be hiding anything. I'm so mad. I closed all these windows. I had every single thing pulled up. Sometime in the middle, I'll send the actual press release to you because I've talked about it. In the press release, he's not, they're following him. Okay. And then they don't pull his ass over until he goes down the one-way street. If he was driving erratic, why not pull him over immediately? Why not cut your lights on, cut your body cam on, cut the dash cam on, and do what you need to do?
Yeah. And Joe, just to address your statement, the video came out after the statement to us. I find it hard to believe that the police would make a statement without knowing the facts. They have full access to the body cam well before we do. So they blatantly lied.
I think he's saying they changed the story because the body cam footage came out.
Oh, but come on. Like in this day and age, you got to know what's going to come out. You got to be a fool to think you're going to get away with just a statement.
Yep.
You know. Seriously.
Yeah, where's it at?
I think that's probably why we don't see a lot of people talking about this or even wanting to come talk about it because, you know, we've reached out or I've reached out to a former police officer, gotten no response. And it's interesting to me. But that's sad because whether it's in a police officer's or the police's favor or not, you should want to talk about it. You should be okay to talk about it.
I don't understand why they won't. I'm not going to make an assumption. I can only hope and pray that people are being objective and impartial with their topics. But from what I can see, it does not look that people are impartial. It looks, to me, this looks like people are just looking for clicks and what's trending and what the media is putting out in front of everyone. But this is a case that's not, yes, it's on mainstream media, but it's not on TV 24/7 where they're having experts come on. They're having this police officer come on. They're having, you know, advocates who protest against this stuff come on. None of that is happening. And it's so weird to me.
It is.
It is so weird to me.
It is because they're the first to jump on a topic when there's a justified shooting or they think it's a justified shooting, right? Yes. You're the first. So the fact that you're not even mentioning this one doesn't look good.
Don't look good. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
Now, the family did file a lawsuit. Happy for them. They're filing a lawsuit against the Philadelphia police. There are charges being refiled. And we're at a standstill with that. Hopefully, I have something else to report in the near future. But this is what we have. We have body cam footage and we have a bird's eye view footage of these officers not doing their job. They're just not. This is crazy. And even here, you don't hear sirens. You don't hear them pulling him over. They hop out, guns drawn.
Shots fired, 100 West Willard. Get your hand up right now! See officer, please, sorry, 1 West Willard. See officer, please, sorry, 1 West Willard. Mark, hold up, Mark, stop. Move the car, Mark, move the car. All right. Move the car.
He said, fuck.
So
you knew y'all fucked up.
So wait, did Eddie have a weapon at all?
He had a pocket. I think they said it was either a box cutter
a
or a pocket knife. He never had a gun. And the door shut. And he rolled his window up.
Go back to them approaching the door really quick because I'm confused as to why the cop ran the way he did.
It seems like he's trying to hide.
Like, what kind of cop shoots a gun like that? If he's not getting shot at, okay, if the guy didn't have a gun and wasn't shooting at him, like the way he's running away from that car makes it seem like he was getting shot at. Yeah, right? Like the way he's like sidestepping it backwards.
Never recovered a weapon. They only recovered a knife. This is the actual body cam footage. Hop out.
You see, like that's weird.
And then he proceeds to bang on the door.
See officer, please, sorry, 1 West Willard. See officer, please, sorry, 1 West Willard. Mark, hold up, Mark, stop. Move the car. Mark, move the car. All right. 12 for 13. Get us cars, please. 100 Willard.
Why is his gun still drawn, bro?
Right.
Alright, first car location with condition. Give him the
Keep those hands up, right where I can see him. Keep those hands up.
Keep those hands up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Alright, so watch it. East Willard or West Willard? West Willard. Alright. What man is that one for Cumberland? If you did it clear, first car condition.
Break the window, Mike. You shoot your fucking ass.
About 100 West Willard, 50 Officer Police Fire Radio, 100 East Willard, 50 Officer Police Fire Radio.
I thought I saw it. Or something like that.
I know.
You heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, he said, he's like, where's the weapon? I thought I seen it.
I know.
13, anyone approaching?
Look how they drag him out, bro. Like, this is how they treat him the entire time. They never render aid. He's never rendered aid. No, at no point. This is them putting him in the back of the police car.
Alright, anyone on location with 13? Scoop now.
But he's shot. What if he has like a back injury and you like paralyze the dude?
Mike, stay with the car. I'll take it. Stay with the car so no one grabs anything.
He's still thinking there's something in there. He's like, stay with the car. Where is he taking him?
To the hospital. This is the second body cam.
Get your hand up there right now.
Fuck. Mark, hold on. Mark, stop. Fuck. Move the car. Mark, move the car.
All right. Move the car. Move the car.
13, get us cars, please. 100 Willard. Alright, first car location with condition.
Keep those hands up, right where I can see him. Keep those hands up.
Mark, hit the unlock button or something. I can't get this window. Alright, so what? East Willard or West Willard? West Willard, West Willard. Alright.
Break the window.
It's open, I got it. Where's the fucking, I just seen it. We're gonna have to, Mark, we're gonna have to get him out.
Huh?
We're gonna have to get him out.
I know.
13, anyone approaching? Fuck. Fuck. 13, we're gonna have to scoop now. East, I'm sorry, east.
Mike, stay with the car. I'll take it.
All right. 13, be advised, my half is scooping that male to Temple. Tell Temple right now we got one coming in with one officer. I'm holding the scene here.
That's it.
Did he die?
He's dead.
Wow.
So you go
See,
from
I didn't know that you can do that you could just drag somebody out of the car.
I didn't either. I thought you had to render aid because you can do more damage if you move them before paramedics get there.
Exactly. Like, what if they
Like
paralyzed
bullets
them?
can move and hit other things. But
Whew.
to me, this is a tragic event that didn't need to happen. These
Yeah.
officers, I'm not even gonna say these officers because I only think there was one composed officer there. The other guy got out on 10 and shot 7 seconds after arriving and
Mhm.
never identified a weapon. How This man rolled up his window. What threat did he pose to you when you yourselves admitted it was a knife? And then y'all gave a false. Why would you give a false statement to say he lunged at you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But he seriously was it. Like, I agree with Sean that he was in panic mode because that guy seriously thought he saw a weapon. Like, he was like, I know I saw it. And he was like dead set on finding that. So much so that the victim was his last priority. He was trying to find a justification for his actions real quick.
Because he knew he fucked up. He knew.
Which here's my thought too, right? Like, your partner leaves the scene. So now it's just you at the scene.
Yeah.
So who's there to say you don't, you're treating that scene with integrity, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know, y'all.
Crazy.
But this happened in Kensington. This is in Philly, in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm going to show you guys the initial statement, and then you all can question why nobody is talking about this case. To me, this would be a reason for people to go out and protest.
Not destroy things, but protest, yes. I don't agree with the destroying of things. Property. I don't agree with that.
I didn't say loot. I said protest.
Yeah. Protest for sure. But
go
these
protest.
Fools,
police said driver was shot lunging at officer. You gave a false statement. Where's everybody's outrage?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? And I know some people said I hadn't heard of this case. You haven't heard of it because ain't nobody talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only
Number
the
one,
family and a very small percentage of people. He's not black.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just call a spade a spade. He ain't black.
Right. That's why it hasn't made much news. The only news, the first I ever heard of it was when the news came out about the officer, the case being dismissed. That was the first time I'd heard of it. So I didn't even hear about it back in August, you said, when it happened?
Yeah, this was August 27th.
I did not know.
Everyone is talking about Meatball. Who's Meatball? Oh, yeah. The person Meatball is the influencer who got arrested for inciting looting in Philly. This is actually when people started to pay attention, is when all the looting was going on and they didn't understand why people in Philly were looting the Gucci store, the Nike store, but it was because of this right here, that the charge is being dismissed. So I don't know, y'all. I think people should share the crap out of that. I think people should, tag your favorite influencers. Ask them when they're going to talk about it. If they're going to, I haven't, what's surprising? I haven't even heard Tatum bring this up, not once.
Yeah. When I see him at the wedding, I'm going to ask him about this. I'm going to be like, hey, what are your thoughts on that Eddie whatever case as a police officer?
I don't know.
I'm going to ask him. I'm going to get a firsthand. I'm going to be like, so Tatum, what do you think about that? I ain't going to do my brother like that. Just joking. All right, let's talk about the border wall.
Oh no.
The border wall. The Department of Homeland Security has resumed the Trump era border wall construction in Tejas. We need it though. A little bit of wall. Yes, we do. Despite the Biden administration policy stating in January 2021, declaring the end of the national emergency border. And then he redistributed the funds that were in place for the border wall to other areas. The agency said in a notice that it is using authorities provided under a 1996 immigration law, citing the attempted entry of over 245,000 migrants to the Rio Grande Valley sector. DHS said the move is consistent with President Joe Biden's 2021 proclamation, since it needs to spend remaining funds from 1.375 billion fiscal 2000. So basically they're doing this because they have to use up the funds. There is presently an acute and immediate need to construct physical barriers and roads in the vicinity of the border of the United States in order to prevent unlawful entry into the United States pursuant to the 1996 law. Anyways, as we stated, it was 20 miles, about 20 miles of wall that they're going to be building. But you heard the key term there. The key term is he needed to use the funds. Why? If anybody's ever done budgeting on a corporate level, right? Or even in your household level, typically when you allocate a budget to something, you say, okay, it's going to cost me, $500 for the year to do XYZ. And if you don't use that $500, guess what? You don't get $500 the following year because it didn't cost you $500 the first time. So, in order to keep those funds in place, he's got to use these funds. It's not because he cares about border security or that walls work or anything like that. He could give a shit. He doesn't even know. I doubt Joe even knows the wall's going up. Okay.
To me, this just sounds like a deal was made.
For sure.
This just sounds like a deal was made on the Republican side. And now the Democrats are going to get something they want. The same thing with Matt Gaetz. It just seems like they all made deals.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Well,
I just think it's funny that,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You think it's funny? What?
I just think it's funny that it's okay to build a wall now, even if he is just trying to use the funds up. It doesn't matter. It's like the Democrat side is silent as crap.
Yeah.
And the fact that he violates 26 federal laws to continue building this.
And if you look at I don't know, I didn't look at all the laws, but like one of them is like water, something about water, like wildlife, stuff like that. But I do want to point out that when we were before they extended the spending bill into that extension, and then McCarthy got fired or whatever, we had said in that show, and you can go back to that show, I had said in that show that this was already part of the deal. So I said in that show that if they went into this extension period, that the border wall stuff would continue. So in a sense, this is really nothing new. We just didn't know like the details of it, right? But I said in that show that was going to be part of that deal. So
I love it.
Yeah.
It's just funny to watch the opposite side just sit there and be quiet. Because let's just say, for instance, this was Trump and this was already set in place by Democrats. And he's like, look, I can't do anything to go against it. Here's the money. Let's continue building the wall. And then they say Trump violates 26 federal laws. Do you know how many CNN, MSDNC specials we be having about Trump and the wall and how racist he is? And look, he's xenophobic and this, that, and the third. And the news cycle is just going on as if nothing's fucking happening.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And furthermore, our side, the Republicans and the conservatives or whatever, they're like, their nipples are all hard because they think we're just like one win after another. Like first McCarthy gets kicked out, then the new guy comes in and he kicks Nancy out of her office. And I think he now kicks somebody else out of their office. You guys, come on. Like Soonie said, deals were made. Okay. Trust and believe. We are not going to be happy when this new spending bill comes because it's got to come back around because it's not over yet. We're going to be upset. Well, you guys aren't going to be. You guys are probably going to be happy because the internet's going to tell you to be happy because we're going to win. But Soonie and I will read this spending bill for you and tell you it's a joke. Yeah. So
I can't wait for this new spending bill to come out so I can read all the pork, so we can see all the amendments that Republicans supported, so we can see the amendments that are Democrat-led that Republicans are supporting. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. I can't wait to see all the money that's going to go to Ukraine. That's what you should be on the lookout for. All the money that they're going to send to Ukraine in this new bill, mark my words. I bet you Matt Gaetz won't have a fucking thing to say. And if he does, you made deals too, bitch.
Did we look up and see when they were voting on Ukraine stuff, like how Matt Gaetz and this replacement dude had been voted on that stuff? Did we look at that? I haven't looked at it.
That wasn't on the website that you sent me.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't there. And I do not know. I know Matt Gaetz does send a hard line against sending money to Ukraine. I'll give him
Mhm.
credit for that.
Mhm.
But you didn't get him ousted with only 11 Republicans supporting without making a deal with those Democrats, bro.
Right.
I don't know what deal you made, but you didn't get this whole thing done. Just like, hey guys, we have a common interest. Let's get him out. Nope.
Yeah.
If it was that easy, we would have a whole bunch of legislation that was actually necessary.
Right.
Just saying.
If it was that easy, we wouldn't have to go into the extension period, and we would have been able to get a spending bill solidified right then and there.
Exactly.
But see, here's the problem, because old boy that had to pull the freaking fire alarm, he did so because those bills are so long. They don't give them enough time to read them, okay? Because they work on they edit those things up until the last minute. Then they come into the chambers, hand everybody a 2,500 page document to read over in 2.5 seconds that they have to vote on, okay? So all you people that are upset that this guy pulled the alarm, I would have pulled the alarm too. He needed more freaking time to read the documents, because while he was reading the documents, everybody in the chambers is like, holy shit, we got to go through. That's what they were doing. He did. He pulled it to get more time. I'm telling you.
I need about what that gave him. How long you think that gave him? Like an hour, some change.
I mean, I don't know if they actually like evacuated everybody or what happened. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, an hour is better than, hey, it's time to vote right now. they said the brother out there to go pull the fire alarm. Hey man, you take this one. You go out there. Because he said, oh, I thought that this opened the door. Well, where were you going? You were supposed to be in the chamber voting, bro. Where were you? Where do you think you were gonna go? What do you mean
Where
you thought
you
it
was
opened
at?
the door? Come on.
Lying. Where you was at?
Somebody set that brother up. I'm telling you, he didn't go in alone on pulling the firearm or the fire alarm.
Poor man. I feel bad for people in Washington right now who have good intentions, dude. That's what I do. I feel so bad for y'all. But you chose it.
Yeah.
So, and then again, I don't feel bad for you
Mhm.
at all.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like Donald Trump is going to be, or has endorsed a Jim Jordan for the Speaker of the House, by the way.
I don't think he'll win.
You don't think Jim Jordan? I heard you on a live. I was rewatching your live from the other day that you had with Liddell. He said Jim Jordan. Who was the other guy?
Scalise.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That guy. He probably would have a better chance than Jim Jordan, but I like Jim Jordan too, though.
I do too, but it's about Washington is about relationships.
Yeah.
And that guy's got more pull. It just is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
We'll see
true.
what I hope this new guy though, McHenry, I hope he like ruffles more feathers than versus just like doing little petty shit like get your shit out of here. Like vacate the premises. To me, that's just petty, bro. And the fact that people are making it breaking news is even more retarded because what does that really mean?
What does it mean? Does it mean she's fired? Does it mean she lost her job? Or does it mean she just got kicked out? I don't understand.
Nancy's gonna run and she may or may not win, but like you didn't do nothing to her. Her response was even just like, I am so unbothered. She's like, look, I'm dealing with the friend's funeral, so I don't have time to deal with that right now. I couldn't even be mad at her response because I would have said the same thing. Like, I'll be there when I'm there.
I don't even think she shows up that often anyways to care about her office there.
Probably
to tell you the damn
not.
truth. You know what I mean?
Washington is Illuminati. Oh God. Don't say that because people call me Illuminati.
Tupac murder solved. We're getting there.
Yeah, you didn't hear about it? A guy got arrested.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he did it.
He didn't. All right.
See, I'm learning. Just because he got arrested doesn't mean he did it.
Nah. You're still on the fence with this Safari Campbell stuff. This guy was arrested. He did it.
I wonder whose funeral Nancy was attending. Speaking of Tafari Campbell, who else died? Who else the Clintons killed?
Did you watch Clinton Cash yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
No.
Clinton Cash is amazing. I learned so much about Hillary.
Yeah, I want to see that for sure. I was trying to see what else is there was another dude that McHenry kicked out of his office.
Another dude?
Yeah, there was another guy. His name came up. I can't remember his name though.
Guys, since we're still on the topic of politics, before we get off this and move on to some cultural stuff, does anyone here know the alderman in Franklin, Tennessee by the name of Gabrielle Hanson? Have any of you heard of this lady? I had no
Never.
clue who she was until I looked into her, and I was pleasantly surprised. I got super excited to talk about this on Friday. Hopefully Corey's watching because I told him that I was going to cover it. I'm just going to show y'all the TikTok video. This is hilarious to me. I'm not offended. I don't care that she was escorted in by white supremacists, because I'm not going to cap. If the Nation of Islam was like, hey, we want to stand next to you, I'd be like, okay. I don't think I would turn it down. That's free security. And you're going to do it for free? Okay. You can stand next to me on the stage. You can stand next to me here. You can stand next to me wherever you want. But she's accused of having white supremacists, self-proclaimed white supremacists, by the way, escort her into a forum meeting. And I guess the state of Tennessee did speak out and say, you know what? This is not what we support. We don't do this. The Republican Party spoke out there. And she needed to come out and condemn her actions. But here's the actual clip.
Was for them to inject themselves into Franklin Alderman Gabrielle Hanson's campaign for mayor. Here in Franklin, Tennessee, a town that prides itself on its small town charm, area residents packed City Hall to hear from the candidates who want to run the town for the next 4 years. They were joined by nearly a dozen white supremacists. Someone said,
White supremacists.
That statement is.
No, we're not making a statement. We're here for Gabrielle Hanson.
You are.
Yeah.
White supremacists protecting a candidate who has made fighting LGBTQ pride events a focus of her campaign.
Guys, keep that in mind. She's made the LGBTQ a centerpiece of her campaign. Anti-LGBTQ, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
For mayor, some were not too eager for their identities to be known.
We're just making sure everything goes well.
Okay, and are you concerned about things not going well?
It's a possibility, and we're just here to protect Gabrielle.
You're here to protect her.
Yes.
I hear you're all here for Gabrielle.
Yes, sir.
So what's the purpose?
We're just here to show her some support, that's all.
The man on the left is Sean Kaufman, who has been described by the Stop Anti-Semitism watchdog group as, quote, a disturbed neo-Nazi and Holocaust denier with
What?
history of violence and a massive cache of firearms.
This is why I believe it, because the ADL just come. Bro, I believe it. I swear to God, I do. And look at him. He's got.
You
the
believe
Hail
that they're
Hitler
white
thing.
supremacists?
Absolutely. They're hailing Hitler outside, bro. They got pictures of these people doing this dumb shit. Yes, I believe it.
So wait, let me ask you this: did she actually like hire them, or
according to her, she has not hired them, and she did not know they were associated with this specific thing. She came out and made a statement, and she denied all allegations.
And I was about to say, because I believe that, because and only because how sometimes like when stuff goes down in the hood, like people be posting up like their bodyguards, but they're really not. They're just trying to like look important.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, I'm with this group of people, but they're just trying to like, I don't know, like maybe that's what this is.
Wait, hold on. It gets better. It gets better. Watch this.
A video posted online shows Kaufman and other extremists earlier this year outside a nonprofit group's drag show fundraiser. There's Kaufman giving a Nazi salute. He also showed up at a Chattanooga drag show last year with other extremists. In 2020, Kaufman was arrested for disorderly conduct at a Black Lives Matter protest.
Gabrielle's a friend of mine, and she's had some credible threats against her. So I'm just posted up out here.
Okay.
Show her some support.
Then there's Brad Lewis. He's the operator of the Lewis Country Store on the far west side of Nashville, a store known for its extreme right-wing messaging. When the store recently went on the market, Gabrielle Hanson was the real estate agent who got the listing. A recent investigation by the Southern Poverty Law
Look
Center.
at these
motherfuckers, bro! Come on, dude. Come on, man.
Look at these motherfuckers, bro.
That ain't a good look.
Come on. You see why I believe it?
Yeah. I'm with you.
I believe it. Now wait, hold on. We can skip this part because this is just them talking about the background.
Gabrielle, your shit Done. Your
Hold on,
shit's
wait.
Done.
This is all self-admitted. Listen to this.
It's a white nationalist fight club. Lewis responded in a post on Telegram calling himself an actual literal Nazi.
I forget the name of the group that got you so much publicity a few months ago. The Tennessee
Active Club.
Active Club.
Yeah, you heard them in crypto too.
The Tennessee Active Club aims to prepare white men for what it sees as a coming war within society. Jeff Tischhauser was a senior researcher for the Southern
group. This is a group that openly is anti-Semitic. They are racist, full of racist, bigoted white supremacists, and online, they're worshiping Hitler.
And yet, when Gabrielle Hanson's husband arrived at the forum, Brad Lewis and another man were at his side.
He's black?
Hanson and a hired security guy,
white.
no connection to the Active Club.
Here's Gabrielle Hanson. Now, pay attention to who she's being escorted by.
The main dude.
We're joined by Sean Kaufman, the Nazi saluting figure who apparently heads the Tennessee Active Club, which made us wonder, why would she be associating with such figures?
Oh, he walking in
Ms.
with her.
Hanson, the people you're with have described themselves as literal Nazis. Is this the type of people you should be associating with? They have said they're literal Nazis.
Oh.
She is.
No, we're the media.
Describe themselves as Nazis. Is that appropriate for someone who wants to be the mayor of Franklin?
Those were questions her supporters didn't want us asking.
It's so nice to see you this evening. Thank you.
Excuse me, I'm not talking to you.
That's so rude of you. I'm saying.
It's concerning
Oh,
because we have
she crazy.
very
Cray.
violent.
Crazy.
Made no reference to the spectacle that had so many voters and current elected officials concerned.
It saddens me a lot to see the outside influences come here as if we need it or as if we want it.
Did you ever think Franklin would come to this?
No, sir, I didn't. I've lived here since I was 10 years old.
As for the woman who wants to be Franklin's next mayor,
Ms. Hanson, how does it look having white supremacists here providing you security? No comment about that whatsoever?
she refused to repudiate the white supremacists who say they stand with her and her beliefs.
That is Gabrielle Hanson, y'all.
Wow. I didn't think it was going to be like that, though. I didn't think it was going to be like that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But wait, it gets better. Okay. This is her actual statement. She says she calls them white supremacists. She said, I didn't hire them people. I didn't do that. What are you talking about?
Them people.
All right. So we, the board, this is a board speaking out. We, the board of mayor and aldermen, are deeply concerned and disturbed by the events that unfolded at Monday night's candidate forum, which is what we just saw, for an up and coming city election. The board reads in a statement, individuals identifying as neo-Nazis and self-admitted supporters of Gabrielle Hanson threatened both our citizens and members of the media during this important civic event. The board statement said it wouldn't tolerate any form of hatred, intimidation, or violence directed at our residents, media representatives, or anyone else attending or participating in the democratic process. And they also urged her to speak out and denounce the actions. So what did she do? I want to make something very clear. I did not hire that group that showed up to the debate the other night, nor did I ask them to participate as security for the event. I want to be unequivocal on this matter. She chose to use big words, unequivocal in this matter.
Lies.
Furthermore, I want to state categorically that I am not, nor have I ever been associated with any white supremacy or Nazi affiliated group. And you want to know what else makes this lady batshit crazy? This is why I believe this story even more. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
You're gonna sit. Your mouth is gonna drop open.
Okay.
Do you guys remember the mass shooting, the first trainee mass shooting that happened in Tennessee at the Christian school where all those kids died?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
She had a premonition that this was going to happen.
That was her?
I just felt it. Don't ask me how. It could be the Holy Spirit thing. I felt an active shooter coming.
Nope.
So when the shooting happened Monday, I wasn't surprised.
Nope. Sus. No. No,
Huh.
no. I
They could
remember
be
her
Corey's
making that
friends.
statement.
They
That's
could be
crazy.
Corey's friends. Either way, doesn't matter. They're admitting they're white supremacists. She heard them admit they're white supremacists. Instead of just being like, look, these people just showed up and I didn't know. My bad. Like, I didn't know. Didn't know at all. But the reason that I'm so inclined to believe this story is because she protested outside of a pride event in Tennessee and she's been advocating to fight against it. But in 2018, this is her husband in all his glory at a 2018 Chicago Pride event.
Come on, dude. Is this a video?
You want to see the video?
Yeah, play the video. I need to see this full thing.
Come on.
Oh my God, I'm getting a cramp.
Hey, Christina from accounting.
Okay, we got 30 seconds for an ad.
Christina from accounting.
Oh, goodness Lord.
Man, dude, this is a joke.
Joke.
The clothes on. He wear the sandals. Come on, dude.
And the reason, wait till you hear the reason. Tom Hanson, which is her husband, a candidate at the time in Illinois' 5th congressional district. Seems like they're bopping all over the place, trying to become some sort of a politician. Later told a newspaper that his wife had egged him on after he first came up with the idea of participating in the parade and convinced sponsors to include him. I thought I was going to make an impact in the parade. I'm Republican and no one's going to want to listen to me, he told Windy City. So it just came to me that maybe I'll wear an American flag Speedo. And my wife says, if you do that, I'll hold you to it. If you do that, I'll hold you to it. Now, he was asked at this event that he was just at with his wife, okay, was it harmful to children when you were at the parade? Walking around in scantily clad clothes. What was it? Or can you get away with it? Because for some reason, you're just so exempt from all these things. And even more, I think that this is just a weird ass couple. And this dude's a whole bisexual swinger. And he was there. I don't think you did this as a fucking publicity. Stop lying.
I'm sorry, dude. What man is gonna agree to that for a publicity? No, dude. No. You wanted to go to that event anyways, and you decided to use that as an excuse.
Just when you thought there couldn't possibly be more to the Gabrielle Hanson story, News Channel 5 investigates, digs up that old photo that now has the entire nation buzzing. Thanks for joining us at 6 o'clock. I'm Hunter Hoagland.
And I'm Carrie Sharp. That photo, uncovered by our chief investigative reporter, Phil Williams, raises questions about whether the controversial Franklin alderman and candidate for mayor actually supported LGBTQ pride events before she turned her opposition into a political campaign.
And Phil, I know we had been talking about this. You thought you were done with this investigation.
I did. This photo shows Gabrielle Hanson's husband at a pride event in Chicago, but we also dug up an old newspaper article where he said she fully supported his appearance.
They say a picture speaks 1,000 words. I think that speaks 1,000,000.
It's an image that goes against everything that Gabrielle Hanson has claimed
Frankie.
she stands for. Her own husband at a 2008 Pride Parade in Chicago wearing only an American flag Speedo.
Because once it goes in their mind and in their head, it's there forever.
Children seeing images that they could not unsee was why the Franklin alderman said she tried to block a pride celebration at a Franklin park, saying in a podcast interview it was a question of basic morality.
And it has to be from your moral fiber and from your religious, spiritual, and biblical perspective if you know what's right and what's wrong, and there is no food straddling.
Yet where was her morality during Chicago's
Why are they getting
2008
closer,
Pride
though?
Parade before the Hansons moved to Tennessee? At the time, Tom Hanson was running.
Can we just pause right
Oh, he ain't got a cross necklace on.
here? You see what's on his look, bro.
It always be the ones with the Bible
Look,
verses.
man. Come on. Now, do you think she knew or you think she didn't know? What do you think?
She knows.
The white supremacy. aspect of it.
She knows about the white supremacy aspect of it. She knows her husband's a flamer. She knows it all. Okay. She knows it all.
Guys, if you're in Tennessee, get her ass out of there. All right. This was a Repeal the 19 segment because this is an exact reason why women should be nowhere near any sort of leadership, not even local. Stay home and raise your children. Matter of fact, you don't need to be nowhere near kids if you think this extreme, like this is going to get people to listen to you and you're Republican. So you walked up to all those people and said, hello, I'm a Republican candidate running for office and here I am. Why? There's no videos of you doing this. All this shit would have come out. You were there because you were participating and y'all needed a cover story. Stop the cap.
Gabrielle Hanson, you are October's Repeal the 19th face. Congratulations. You may just hold the spot going into November. Yeah.
I saw the story and I was like, is this real? This is probably the media doing the most. Nope. The media was not doing the most. These people
They had a lot.
Weird. They had a lot going on.
No, well, they covered this story quite extensively.
Yeah. Tennessee, get her out. Repeal the 19th. Y'all need to start calling her office. Y'all should just call her office and say repeal the 19th and tell her Soonie sent you.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell her somewhere in the middle sent y'all. You over there letting white supremacists over there hailing Hitler.
and leave a side message for her husband that just says, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
I was just trying to relate. They wouldn't listen to me because I'm Republican. What did you talk to them folks about? And how did you convince them to let you in to begin with?
He looked like he'd been there before. Okay. He looked like they know him up in there.
I want to reach out to Chicago, LG, like the Pride, that whole thing. And I'm gonna say, how did this guy get in? How did y'all let him in? What did he do to convince you that he was gay?
Well, I mean, it's not like there's like a gate at Pride that you have to like pass by. Anybody can go to Pride.
No, but he had their sponsors on board with this. How do they know he's not Republican?
True. Well, I mean, I don't know. Oh man.
I got one more topic and then I'm gonna leave you alone.
No, keep going. Your topics are cracking me up, man.
That was a fun topic. It's actually Corey. Shout out to Corey for bringing it to my attention.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Kevin, put your damn clothes on, Kevin. Sleeping in bed naked, right? He said tonight is sleeping naked in bed night. Not right now.
Yeah, put your damn clothes on, nigga.
Put your Kevin. Now everybody's looking at your picture, picturing you naked.
Get some goddamn clothes on. Since we're still on the topic of gays and groomers, Gays Against Groomers posted this long message accompanied with a video from a gay mother. I'm going to play the video first, and then I'm going to read this, and we're going to get into how inconsistent and hypocritical this group is. They're actually pretty dangerous. Keep your kids away from them.
I said what I said.
Huh? Children should not be learning about LGBTQ and trans culture. Aren't you a gay mom? I said what I said. All right. This is her response. Simply put, children have no business learning about LGBTQ topics. 0. Children are not sexual beings. To teach a child that they can be gay, lesbian, pan, bi, yada, 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 is to imply that children are sexual beings. A child is not capable of having sexual orientation unless they have been groomed into having one, period. Why would a child need to consider their sexual orientation? Why would an adult want to speak to children about sexual orientation? For inclusiveness. Bullshit. No, these topics cross the line of age-appropriate sex education, bodily autonomy, private parts, stranger danger, the birds and the bees later on. So consider this a PSA from a gay mom. You just said kids don't need to be learning about this, but I digress. You are not homophobic for not wanting your children to be exposed to adult materials, concepts, and themes. You are a good parent. Keep their minds innocent as long as you can, and keep the LGBTQ out of the classroom. Here's my question.
Okay.
If you don't want it in the classroom, why the fuck do you want it in your home?
Right.
Because something that I don't want done in the classroom is not being done in my home.
Right.
That's just me.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
So which one
That
is
doesn't
it?
make sense. Yeah, that doesn't
It makes
make
no
sense.
sense. But they also put their foot in their
That
mouth
does not make sense.
because I went back. I talked about this. I went back in my little Rolodex like I normally do. And I was like, but y'all also said this. You guys should clean up your Instagram page. Femboys is trending. If you're bored, go look up Femboys. We did it on this show, but I will not be pulling it up again because it was disturbing. Femboys is trending. This is October 27, 2022. This is last year. We would just like to say that if a boy portrays a more feminine trait and interest, that does not mean he was born in the wrong body. It needs to be put on toxic drugs or have his genitals cut off. Androgyny is beauty. Stop transing the gay away. Is beautiful. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Stop transing the gay away.
Transing the gay away?
Mm-hmm. Save the tomboys. Save the femboys. Gender non-conforming children. Didn't this goofy broad just say that kids should not be exposed to LGBTQ topics?
Right.
So how are kids non-gender conforming?
It's so weird how they talk about this. Because like you and I have talked about this before, right? That like just because a girl's a tomboy doesn't mean she's gay. You know, you said I was a tomboy when I was into sports. I wore basketball shorts or whatever. Clearly you're not gay. That's all that needs to be said. What is all this like long post about save the femboys and save the tomboys? Why do we have to save them? What are you talking about? Just let it be. If you're a girly looking dude, I don't need to do a hashtag for you. I don't need to do any of that. And me as a Gays Against Groomers representative doesn't need to claim it as a topic that I need to talk about, because in turn, you're kind of claiming those people as your own people.
Gender non-conforming children are not trans. They are just kids. And many of them grow up to be gay. No, we don't. I'm a tomboy that likes a whole lot of dick. I don't know what the crap you're talking about, but you will not put that on a bunch of kids that don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So while you are simultaneously complaining about the left, you're saying, why do you want kids to be sexual beings? You're making them sexual beings.
Yep.
What are you talking about? You're calling them femboys when that is a category in pornography. We did the research. You're saying it's normal for boys to act like girls. But then at the same time, you're saying, let's not talk about LGBTQ topics. Which one is it? Which one?
These people are dangerous.
I think it's important that this show discusses this because Candace is not calling this out. No other influencer is calling this out. In fact, they have all locked arms with this, in my opinion, a massive grooming group on the right. They're grooming children right underneath your nose.
Yeah.
I don't want this taught to my kid in school, but my home can be full of LGBTQ stuff. You think she's not waving a flag? You think that mom doesn't have pride in her sexuality and her kids don't know what these things are? Or is it okay that she's teaching it to her kids because they're her kids? Stop me at any time when I'm wrong.
But Soonie, you won't go viral for this.
I won't go viral for this.
No, you won't go viral for
Candace
this.
will. Matter of fact,
But
can we roll that old raggedy ass clip?
I was about to say, literally, if I were to write what you just set out in a script for Candace to say, and she said it, people would be like, damn, Candace told them. Oh, shit.
Candace exposes the LGBTQ on the right.
That's exactly how it would be. All right. So Candace Owens recently spoke at a school and answered a question about transgendered students who had a problem with her presence. They had several there that stood up to ask her a question, and this was just, I think this is just one of them. So here you go.
This campus who actively feel victimized by your presence here today. Additionally, you just pointed out that this man detransitioned, but earlier in your speech,
Guys, I want to hear her. Go ahead. What do I have to say? Just the question, please. No speech. What is the question?
What do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who feel actively victimized by your presence here?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question.
That's it.
That's clapping for what? She said what we've all said. Get over yourself. No one cares about your pronouns. We don't care that you're offended.
Yeah.
What did Candace say that was so great?
I know. I'm trying to find the other one. Hold on. Let me see if she has it on her page. Here we go. Hold on. Dude, I hate this. Who the hell is this person? Oh my God. Now I got to go through 20 million posts before I can get to Candace's thing. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
What do you have to say
Here,
to
she's going to do another one.
on
Hold on.
campus who actively feel victimized by your presence here today?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question.
Did they do a,
Hello.
No, they didn't.
What do you have to
Hold on. There was another video. This one.
I know we all are aware of what happened on campus last year.
I'm not.
Great, look it up. It was just
Okay.
involving LGBTQ members of the community feeling unsafe with rhetoric that's being shared.
Like if you're a biological man and someone says, hey, what's up, dude?
More of like there's students on campus that are living in communities where they don't feel safe because of rhetoric explaining that transphobia isn't accepted. So how do you think free speech impacts everybody in community?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that if somebody looks at a man and calls him a man, that they're suddenly unsafe because they've created a false reality in their own head. Yeah, I don't abide by that. I had a stalker who had suffered from schizophrenia, and he very much believed that he and I were in a relationship, and he would send me about 100 emails a day, okay? In the world of what you believe in your own head now needs to be accepted as reality, I would have had to marry him and raise my children with him. And me saying that this person needs to stay away from me and my family because there's something wrong with him, and he was threatening to kill me if I didn't, raise my child with him, that was reality. The left is trying to make it seem that people who see reality for what it is are demented and are creating unsafe territory, and that's not the truth. In fact, what I think is unsafe territory is for people to be affirmed in their delusions. They wouldn't follow you around and say, hey, you're a male, totally fine, go live your life as you want to live your life. But when you say that the way that you live your life now has to impact me and I have to pretend that I see a woman when clearly you are a man, I shouldn't have to play that game. That's all.
So what she's saying is nothing of any importance. Here's another one.
As a
real
non-binary
quick.
person, what do you have to tell me about my identity? Because I know for a fact I'm not confused.
Okay, next question. Great statement. That's a statement. That's a statement. Okay, you know your identity. You're not confused. Congratulations, sweetheart. Thank you very much for your statement.
As a non-
I know. I'm not impressed. Are you, Mochi? No. Mochi's not impressed.
I don't get it. When I said these
I don't get
things, it was mean. It was rude. It's not you're not being accepting. So what if they want to transition? I mean, you remember when Bryson says these things, they don't go viral. We're hateful. But when
Right.
Candace says it, it's cool.
Oh, no. When Bryson says it, Jesus would never allow that type of hate. Jesus, the Bible is totally against that. That's what they throw at Bryson, but never at Candace. I don't understand it. Actually, I do understand it.
Shout out to Red Pill because she was actually one of the first people to identify this as schizophrenia on a live when we were all talking about this whole pronoun and people transitioning. I'm not bitter. I don't care. But it's just wild to see people accept these concepts when certain people say them, and it's not hateful, and you're not wrong, and you're not being overzealous Christian, or you're not putting yourself on this moral high ground, and all these other things, it's completely acceptable and okay. But if I do that, you're just mean and you're turning people away. Like, what?
Mm-hmm. It's
What?
so weird. It's so weird.
Okay. When Candace decides to call out gays against groomers, maybe I'll be impressed.
Maybe we should drop that in the comment section of that video. But
Call
see,
out
it's under
Gays Against Groomers, bro.
But it's under Turning Point USA, and they're affiliated with Gays Against Groomers.
Are they?
Yeah, well, because Gays Against Groomers, didn't Lady MAGA tie in with that?
Yeah.
There you go. And she does Turning Point events. So there you go.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all this one more time. This is what these people are promoting. But let's sit and talk to kids on college campuses, and let's dunk on the left, and let's talk about how we don't care about your feelings, because facts don't care about your feelings. But let's ignore the actual elephant in the room. Femboys is trending. Androgyny is beautiful. Stop transing the gay away. Save the femboys. Save the tomboys. Gender non-conforming children are not trans. They just grow up to be gay, which means they have some sort of inkling that they're gay in childhood, or else why would they grow up to be gay unless they were just maybe influenced by something traumatic, or maybe the environment around them. We're fostering an environment for kids to feel okay being gay. You don't then get to put Candace on a stage and say there's something wrong with you when you want to transition, but you have Gays Against Groomers, which encompasses the L, the B, the Q, the I, the A, the plus. You can go look at the Log Cabin Republicans website. They say it out loud. They're not hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we ignoring the LGBTQ on the right just to dunk on the left? These people are still mentally fucked. I don't care that they're on the right. I don't care that you support anything I support. You are mentally screwed up and you should have no platform. I don't understand it. I don't get it. This is the only thing that frustrates me about all this. You're walking hypocrites.
Yeah. For sure.
Ew, bro. Like, just gross.
I know. All right. Well, if you got a COVID-19 vaccination card, take it out of your pocket, laminate that shit, and put it in an album, because they're not making them anymore. It is now a keepsake. The CDC has decided to stop printing them. Okay. The article states it's the end of an era for a once critical pandemic document. The ubiquitous white COVID-19 vaccination cards are being phased out. They didn't even last 3 years. Now that COVID-19 vaccines are not being distributed by the federal government, the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention has stopped printing the cards. The federal government shipped more than 980 million cards. Dude, that's a lot of trees to you Greenpeace people that was wasted. They shipped them between late 2020, when the first vaccines came out, and all the way through May 10th. Federal and local health officials don't expect the discontinuance of the card to be a particularly big change, since the days of keeping them tucked in purses and wallets to ensure entry into festivals, bars, and restaurants is over. Y'all are dumb. If you ever held on to your card, it's still a valid proof of vaccination. Otherwise, people who need their COVID-19 immunization records will need to request them just like any other vaccine. You guys are so dumb. I didn't even realize Soonie's left. In many cases, the clinic, pharmacy, or health department that provided the shot can provide those records. Every state and some cities have an immunization registry that you can look your records up on. Okay. One of the positives during the pandemic was having increased autonomy on your patient record, especially the immunization record. Anyways, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I thought this was hilarious. Okay. Because how many of you guys remember when everybody was literally posting their cards on Facebook and on Instagram? I think one guy even boasted about getting a tattoo of his vaccination card. on his arm after getting the vaccine. So it doesn't get any stupider than this. If you guys don't know by now, stop being a trend follower. Okay. That's all that this was a trend. We told you guys from the beginning. I'm really upset because we really don't. And when I say we, I'm not just talking about me and Soonie, but like all the people that spoke out against this stupid dang thing to begin with, and the card, and laughing at people that were sitting there posting their card like it was some type of like badge of honor. Like, we don't get enough credit, and you guys really need to like do a walk of shame in my, like, I would love to line all these people up that did shit like this and just like publicly shame them for being idiots. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would.
Yeah.
I think we need to bring back public shaming.
I
To be
know.
honest. Bring it back.
Kevin says he's going to make his vaccination card into a Christmas ornament. Hey, better yet, why don't you have it printed on some like personalized toilet paper? That way you can wipe your ass with your vaccination card every single time.
Good idea.
Oh, that's so funny. Anyways, YouTube, if you're listening, I would like all the videos that you took down of mine to be restored regarding this and all other C-19 related topics. Thank you so much. Just wanted to say that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Just wanted to say that. Dang, we got through all of our topics.
Yeah.
We've been really fast these past few days. What else should we talk about? Let's do funny stuff. Is there anything funny?
Sure. This was a headline on the Black Atlantic Star website. This is also via Yahoo News. They felt to share that Ray J has legendary bodies, and Jackie Harry stuns fans when they learn through a resurfaced clip that she had sex with Ray J.
Who's Jackie Harry? Jackie Harry.
Jackie.
Harry. Oh,
Her.
from 227?
Yeah.
Jackie. What? She could be his mother.
You want to see the clip?
Yeah. Oh, this is old.
So, Jackie, we know that you're single and very ready to mingle, but we want to know what your type is. So we have some men for you, and a few of these guys are recently on the market. So we're going to get your unfiltered opinion in a game we like to call Yay or Nay, Jackie. Now, this guy comes from a
We'll play
close
that game
family,
with
but
you.
he's also got the rep for being a ladies' man. What do you think about Ray J?
Oh, honey, I hate to tell you this, but I've already had president.
What?
No.
Was there any more detail?
You want to see the rest?
No. He loves older women, though. Y'all know that.
Yes.
And he's a nice young man. We did a movie together.
Oh, okay.
It was called The Coalition. And we had a ball. No, he's very sophisticated. Very, very.
Okay, so yay, Ray J. Okay.
All right, Miss Jackie. Wiz Khalifa is hot off the presses, having just split with Amber Rose.
He said, no. Now, why is it okay for women to brag about their sexual conquest of young men?
Right.
But when men do it, he's a pervert. He's nasty. Why would you have interest in someone that young? Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. It's such a double standard. But there's double standards all over the place between men and women in regards to some things. Just like it's okay for men to be promiscuous. It's not okay for women to be promiscuous. There's all kinds of stuff that, like, you know, for one, it's okay. For one, it's not. But hey, you know what? I don't really care. Like, Jackie, do what you want to do. All I got to say is we about to do a segment on this show called Yay or Nay, Soonie. Oh, man. Anyways.
Everyone's going to be nay unless you show my husband.
Oh, gosh. See, I forget. You're no fun to play these games with.
I'm no fun. Am I like just the friend that doesn't want to do anything bad, and y'all want to do bad shit, and I'm just like, I'm gonna sit here with my feet kicked up and watch y'all? Is that what this is?
Well, I think like when you're here, yes. Like when you're on this, show with a bunch of people you don't know, yes. But like when it's just you and I, like if I were to play yay or nay with you privately, you'd probably tell me much more, obviously.
You've tried this with me several times.
Not enough. I need to do it a
You've
little bit
asked me
more.
what's your celebrity crush, and I'm like, I really don't have one because I don't look at other people like that.
Ugh. That just bores the shit out of me. Like I need you I need you to give me an answer. I don't
No.
believe you.
Why? I don't find anyone else attractive.
Really? How is that possible?
Because we're only supposed to have that for our spouse. You're not supposed to have it for
No.
other people. You're cheating at that point.
You think just saying somebody's good looking is cheating?
Finding someone attractive
Oh Lord,
and
I done cheated.
having a celebrity crush, in my opinion, is two different things. Having a celebrity crush, that entails a lot more than, oh, that's a nice looking person.
Uh-huh. Really?
And even if that's a nice looking person, that does not mean that they're attractive to me. That just means that they're a nice looking person.
I don't know, because I don't know. Because my celebrity crush.
Bro, y'all can ask anybody who's ever been around me. I don't ever have an answer for any of these questions because I don't think like that. If I were to ever hear my husband say he
You
had
would
a
get mad.
celebrity crush, it would be on and popping. Like that's
Really?
disrespectful. Don't disrespect me like that. No, I don't play that
See,
shit.
like the way I think about it is like that celebrity is never gonna come knocking on my door. Like
The fact that you're thinking about it?
No,
Mm-mm.
I think it's bad if you're like, so which one of your neighbors do you think is hot? Like that's a whole different story because your neighbors are right there. But like a celebrity crush, like my celebrity crush is Idris Elba, and Idris Elba ain't never gonna come knocking on my door. So I could think all kinds of things about me and Idris Elba. He ain't never gonna come over here.
That's cheating. You're cheating.
But I'm
It's
not.
cheating.
It's just
You're
good
thinking
fun. I
about
just-
someone else. You're
But you said I'm
lusting
thinking-
after someone else that is not your partner. Like
I'm not
that is lust.
lusting.
That is
I'm just
lust.
looking at him and he's just so cute and he's so handsome.
Bro, do we need to ground the definition of lust? That is lusting.
I know, but we've already kind of established that I'm not your textbook Christian, that, like I don't really follow all the rules. So really this one doesn't apply to me and I get to do this.
Oh my gosh. I'm not
I
though.
mean no harm.
She's been trying for how long? Anybody I just don't play them games. I would feel so disrespected if my husband ever spoke like that. So if I don't want it done, I'm damn sure not gonna do it to him. That's crazy. Ugh. He looks like a fucking gremlin.
Gross. Hey, I have better taste than that. Thank you very much.
Do you now?
I do.
Because Idris Elba is right there with him.
Yeah, but you don't like dark men anyways, so we can't really take your opinion on this.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Whatever. You guys can put what you think in the chat. Ladies, would you say you had a celebrity? If your husband or your boyfriend asked you, and who is your celebrity crush? Are you answering it? Or are you going to be like, nobody?
I think
Like,
if you're
If
I
you
think
heard
like if
your
you're in
husband
a
say that he had a celebrity crush, are you rocking with that? Or are you cool with it?
I think if you're like dating and you want your man to think that you only have eyes for him, yeah, of course you're gonna be like, no, babe, I don't think about anybody. You're the only one. Hell no. But after you've been married 20 something years and your significant other says, so who's your celebrity crush? Idris Elba? Shit. Shit.
Nope.
Idris Elba.
I would punch my husband in the balls.
My
That's
husband,
disrespectful.
Like, Dave doesn't even pay attention to that stuff.
Not no. You better wait till I'm not around. You better sneak that shit in, because if I hear it, We're gonna be arguing all night because I'm not letting that go.
Really? That's crazy.
Really. I'm already territorial. Don't get all ha 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 he he with my man. Not in front of me.
No, but okay. I feel you if it was like a mom on the, on the parent teacher, whatever, like, or, somebody who's like in direct vicinity of you. But to me, like a celebrity is like a unicorn, like a fictional character in my mind. Like I'm never going to see them.
No, dude. My crust is pizza and beer. I don't like pizza and I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
What? I have
Like,
enough trust in my husband not to care if he finds another woman attractive. It's human nature. No, it's not. No, it's not. To be attracted to something means it's enticing. Why would you find anything else enticing outside of me?
Okay, wait, Soonie. Okay,
Like
so
these, what the fuck?
here's the situation, because I know the story about Taco Bell, okay? But let's just say you were at like the Marine Corps ball or something, or I'm not sorry, the Marine Corps ball, but like the Air Force ball or whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
And this you're sitting at a table and you peep across the room this woman talking a little too close to your husband, and you could tell by her body language she's clearly flirting with him. You're across the room. What's your next move? What are you
I'm
doing?
going right there. Hi, how are you?
Hi. You could be all
What you doing, babe? Who's this? That's what's happening.
What you do? You say, what you doing, babe, with crazy eyes?
How you doing? Who is this? But see, Kyle already knows what it is with me.
He already
So
knows
that
you
shit
across the
don't
room
even that doesn't
looking.
even go down. Wherever he is, that's where the fuck I am. I just nah, bro. Just imagine if the roles are reversed and he's at a work event for me. Like, let's just say we're at some sort of event, right? And it's about me. It's my work. It's what we do. And you got these guys coming up to me. It would be so disrespectful. I would never do nothing like that to him.
Yeah.
If someone even got too close to where I felt uncomfortable, they'll back up. Like, what are you doing? And also, I'm not going to go circulate the room without him right there. This is my husband. Hey, this is my husband. Like, no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do think like if your man is in a situation like I just described and he's not giving that person like the signals like, yo, you're in my face a little too much, or I just got to go. You know what I mean? Like, I got to go and go be with my wife, to kind of give that person like the clue that I'm not available if this is what you're asking for. But that's a person that is in their direct vicinity. That's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to the celebrity crush or a fictional person, I just like, to me, that's just totally different.
I'm just words have meanings. And
That's
when you say you find something attractive, you're telling me you're enticed by it. And if you're telling me you're enticed by it, then enticed means something also. So what are you really saying? Why is this person pleasing to you?
Right. What if your husband was like, oh, I like this person, celebrity person, because they remind me of you?
He's never said that.
I'm just saying, like, what if he did? Would that make it different?
No. Because I don't look like a celebrity. There's no celebrity that looks like me. So if he did say it, to me, you're just sneaking in the fact that you find someone else attractive and you don't want to come out and tell me. So you're using a bullshit excuse of to me, it sounds like a hall pass, bro. I'm going to give you a hall pass to go have your eyes wandering. No, that can lead to other shit. I'm good.
You're right about that. Okay. Because I watched like 90 Day Fiance. I forget, it's the one like with the couples that have been married or whatever. And one of the couples, so the guy cheated, and to feel better about the cheat, he gave his wife a hall pass to cheat, and she took it, and she cheated, and she fell in love with the other guy. Because she was a virgin before she got married. So her husband was the only person she had sex with. And then she had sex with this other guy, and she was like, whoa, this is how it could be. And she kept going back for more, but then her husband kept cheating on her again. Yeah.
See, Oh, I got a celebrity crush. Oh, I think this person is handsome, babe. What do you think? What do you think about that girl over there? Are you
Let Idris
swingers? Like,
Elba.
what the fuck are you doing? That's
Let
the first
Idris
thing I would
Elba.
think. See, if he was in your vicinity, you wouldn't turn that shit down, and you know you wouldn't. Especially if you're already thinking of a crush.
I wouldn't physically.
You're already lusting over him.
I wouldn't physically do anything, but I'd be like, "Dang, that's Idris Elba." No, I wouldn't.
I'm calling Cap. You're already halfway there. I'm calling Cap.
No.
Cap. I wish I had a big ass cap on the screen. I'm calling Cap.
First of all, I've been married way too long just to fall for the okey doke of like the smile and whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You
I
already
guess
fell for the okey doke and the smile. You got a crush on him because of the smile. What do you mean? Quit
He's
trying to
hot.
talk to yourself.
I need Idris Elba to be the next James Bond, by the way.
The next James Bond is a female. I don't know if you know that.
No, I know. Is it? They've already decided it?
They're gonna make it a female.
Oh my gosh. Boring.
Look, because she wants to lust after Idris Elba in this mysterious special agent role. See?
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. We do smell like fried chicken. That's what I'm saying.
Are we really back on that? Don't bring that shit back up. Don't bring that shit back up. Soonie and her husband smell like fried chicken. They made for each other. Oh my lord.
We get this whole
Soonie,
house smell like fried chicken.
You
Sure
don't smell like
enough.
fried chicken. I know you don't smell like fried chicken. You probably smell like vegetables and like clean food.
I smell like mangoes.
Oh, you
all
smell
the
fruity?
time.
You
Mango
smell
and
fruity?
vanilla. Yeah,
Oh, that's your scent?
it's my scent.
Oh, okay.
I want to be James Bond. Oh my lord. Hey man. That's just not me. And I wouldn't want him to do it in return because then I'm gonna have to show my whole ass. And I don't want to do that. So let's just keep everything respectful with each other. And then I won't have to show my ass and you won't have to show yours. Let's just do it. Telling you, bro.
I'm really cold with it. Like, if somebody was flirting with my man in front of me, I would just like walk up there and just like stand there and listen to the conversation and look fucking hot. Like, I would just stand
That's
there
not
and just
enough.
like stare into her soul.
That's not enough.
It is enough. It is enough. You haven't seen me in that mode. You know what I mean? You haven't seen me in that mode. I can be a
No,
cold
bitch.
bitch.
You too friendly.
I can be a cold bitch. Don't get it twisted. And
I'm talking about the woman. Like we ain't got to do a stare off. I'm gonna tell you why I'm stepping up there. You're too close, and you're too friendly. Back. His joke ain't that funny. I've been with him for a long time. He ain't that funny.
You said his joke's not that funny. Dang.
If you're laughing more than I laugh, he ain't that funny, bro.
Dude, because
talking about
you know that's how girls are. Like, when they're trying to flirt with your husband, they're like, everything they
Exactly.
say is hilarious.
like,
and
bitch,
you're
he
like,
ain't that funny. He farts, he snores. You want
Yeah.
to clean his dirty drawers?
right, exactly. Exactly. No, I know. I feel
No.
you.
I'm
That's-
just territorial, bro. Like
girls are
what is
predictable.
mine is what is mine. I don't play about that. If you're mine, you're mine. Like, my children are mine. Don't fuck with my kids because another side of me comes out. My husband is mine. If you mess with that, you're gonna see a completely different side of me. And I think it would scare the living shit out of people. I am crazy. That's why I don't show him. I don't even think I would bring him to an event because these conservative bitches are nuts too. And I know my husband is far from ugly. Nowhere near
I wouldn't
ugly.
trust him around conservative
You
people.
fuck around and find out. I stay strapped. We could play grit ball. We can do whatever you want to do.
Oh my gosh.
See, you know it's real. I can have a dream that you did something and wake up with a whole attitude like you did it.
Oh, I'm like that too. I'm like that too. Yeah,
See?
I'm like that too.
I'll be mad for
I
days.
do, and I wake up and I have like a serious grudge at that point. And I'm looking at you like, did you do this? Was it a dream? Because that shit was a little too real. You know what I mean?
Dude, my husband's away. Okay. And we're not a couple that's like constantly conversing anyway. If I need something or if he needs something or we just need to share a message, we'll do that. So I don't feel the need to be up his ass. But what we do make sure we do is say good morning and good night. And we'll fill in somewhere in between. And he didn't say good morning. He only said good night. So I
You
was
felt
looking
this
for
type
him
of
this
way?
morning. I was pissed. I'm like, I've called you 3 times.
Oh.
Spaced out. Okay. It's not like I'm blowing you up. And this is exactly what I said. So y'all know I'm not capping. Not bullshitting you. I said, y'all about to laugh at me. I don't care. This is a transparent moment. This is exactly what I said. I said, where are you? I've been trying to reach you since I got up. Okay. Straight up.
Oh.
We don't need to do no filler. Where are you? And then you know what happened? He called me.
Wait.
And
You said straight up, we don't need to do no filler. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Oh
And he called me and I couldn't hear him. So he messaged, he said, can you not hear me? I'm using my phone. My service is crap. And I said, no, I couldn't. He said, hold on. I'll step away for a second. Okay. He stepped away and he called me. He's playing poker. You're playing poker? Okay. I just need to know where you are. Don't leave me with, I ain't talked to you in over 6 to 10, between 6 and 10 hours, because that's not what we do. When you deviate from that, we're going to have problems, bro.
Soonie, she's crazy. That bitch crazy.
No. Because I'm respectful the same way.
Dang.
We're away from each other.
Listen, I will tell you my pet peeve with anybody. And I know I do this with you on WhatsApp, but that's different because we're on different time zones, number one. And sometimes my WhatsApp doesn't even alert me to a message. But my pet peeve is if I text you, if I message you and I don't hear back from you, and then when I do hear back from you, your answer is, oh, my bad, I've been busy. That pisses me off because I'm like, no, because at some point you went to the bathroom and I know you have your phone in the bathroom and you could have texted me in the bathroom or whatever. Like, I hate, dude, don't you?
What? That doesn't bother me, no.
I don't like
as long as you respond to me at some point, I don't really care.
Yeah. I mean, if our only method of communication is WhatsApp, we're a little screwed because WhatsApp be playing me sometimes.
Yeah.
But like if I text you, dude, if I'm like, hey, what's up? Or hey, how you doing? And you don't respond back to me and I don't hear back from you, like I'm expecting like 15 to 20 minutes, even if you're like, hey, I'm busy right now. Because here's the thing, people. If there's anybody you want to have on your emergency call list, it's Mo. Mo will be answering the phone. Mo, even if I'm like asleep and I hear the message come through, I always like check it. And if it's not like an emergency, then I'm like, okay, cool. But I'm always checking it. You're not going to hear my phone died. You're not going to hear nothing like that.
She talking about me, yo.
I'm just saying. Don't. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But we go days without talking.
We do. But again, like you're in a whole nother country. So like your nights are my days. You know what I mean? So like if we don't catch each other like in that window in the morning time, right? Like if we don't catch each other in that window, then you go to sleep like usually like an hour or two after I wake up. So if we don't catch each other in that window, then there's all those hours. Then when you get up, it's like dinner time for me. So you know I'm cooking dinner or I'm doing stuff. So it's like a weird thing. And then plus WhatsApp goes back and forth between dinging and not dinging. And that's our only method of communication. But like if I was like texting you, WhatsApping you, calling you, and you still ain't answer me, we are going to have a problem.
I'm that person though, dude. I have a really a hard time with
Yeah.
communication if it's not like urgent. If you're just like, what's up?
Mhm.
I might read it and then be like, okay, I'll message them when I'm done doing what I'm doing. But I
Yeah.
don't always respond. Like my best friend gets mad at me.
Yeah.
She'll be like, you were supposed to call me like 2 weeks ago, or a whole month will go by.
Yeah.
That's the type of, I'm very low maintenance, bro. Like
Mhm. You
we
are low
cannot talk
maintenance.
for 2 to 3 months. And I'll be like, hey, what you doing? We cannot talk for an entire week. And I'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, I miss you. Like, what's up? But I
Yeah.
don't need that constant. I don't need that.
Now, when you try to call me on WhatsApp and if I don't answer, like yesterday when I was getting my phone and it was like updating, the lady at
Yeah.
at the phone store, she had like my phone and she's like, you got a phone? And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's my friend. Like, cause she was doing stuff with my phone and like moving stuff.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, give me the phone. Cause she's like, she just sent you a message saying, don't answer my call. Or something. So I had to text Soonie and be like, hey, I'm getting my phone transferred over. Gotta call you back. And then I forgot to call her back until she messaged me again. Because that shit took 3 hours.
I don't trip though. Like,
No,
I
you're
don't
cool.
know. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just very low maintenance, bro. I understand everyone has lives. We all have things going on. So if you don't call me and you didn't call me for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe you just had a lot going on in those 2 or 3 weeks. And if you don't call me for a whole year, then bitch, we wasn't friends. So I'm not tripping on either way.
Oh,
I don't
damn.
care.
You can't go a whole year. That's it. You're done in my book.
You said you're done.
You done. I'm deleting you out of my contacts, period.
Dang, that's a harsh reaction.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, because like I'm a very like on it person when it comes to like checking in with my friends. And I don't have a whole lot of friends, right? So like my friends are important to me. But I like when you don't give me that same very basic respect, then I don't really consider you a friend at that point.
That's understandable. I get it. I get it. The least you can do is be like, hey, or I hit you up, or I'm busy, or
Yeah. I'm busy. That's all I need. Hey, saw your message. I'll call you when I can. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So then you couldn't be friends with Bryson. See, me and Bryson are the same. Our text messages are like grunting. What's up? And then like sometimes we'll have a long string of just like talking back and forth, voice chats, and then there'll be nothing for weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes even a month. And I'll be like, hey, what's up? And then we'll message each other. And then that could be it for weeks. I don't know.
Dang. Dude, okay, another pet peeve. And you know who's a big, and if he's still listening, he knows.
What?
A big pet peeve of mine is like when you say, hey, let me call you right back, and you don't call back.
Do I do that?
No.
Okay.
But again, with you and me, I don't think about that because of our time, the huge time difference. Yes. And I know you got
be mad at me when I come home.
no,
bro.
dude. I know you got school drop off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then your service isn't good when you're at school drop off. So with you, I don't think
Yeah.
about it. Dude, he is the king of, hey, let me call you right back. My work, because I can hear his work phone ringing or something. And he'll be like, let me call you right back. And I'm like, he ain't gonna call me back. I know he's not gonna call me back. So I say to him, P, why do you say I'm gonna call you back when you don't call me back? And you know, P played football. He's got CTE and all this stuff. So like, I know he's got a little bit of damage up here and he forgets. But still, I'm like, just don't say it. Because me, the type of person I am, I hold on to that. And I'm just like, okay, he's going to call me back. So just like, let me keep my phone by me so I make sure not to miss the phone call. I'm like, I get sad. Or like if we're in the middle of a story and then I'm like waiting to hear the rest of the story. Dude.
Dude. Sometimes I wonder how I have friends. Swear I do. I swear I do. I'm like the most
That's why I have so few.
social person you're ever gonna meet. Like, I'm social, but I'm not social.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I'm also good at like picking up cues, right? So like if our relationship or friendship or whatever is based on every once in a while, like me and my best friend Karen.
Yeah.
We don't talk I talk to you more than I talk to Karen. But that's just what we know. Like her life is really busy. She's got a lot going on. So we make an effort for one of us to call at least once a month and talk to each other, and it's fine. That's what we know. That's already an established way for us. I'm fine with that. If that's our established way, if our established way is for you to say, I'll call you back and you don't, I already know what it is. But in my mind, I literally jumped to like, oh my God, this bitch done got in an accident. She's dead. Something happened. You know what I mean? I jumped to the worst.
Lord.
Yeah.
I wonder how my kids are going to be with communication. Like, I wonder if they're going to be like me and their dad, to where, because it's the same way with family. You know, he'll go like 6 months and not talk to anybody, and then just pick up the phone like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
I wonder if our kids will be that way, or if they'll be in constant communication with us. Now, you need to communicate. I need to know where you are.
Yeah.
I need to know you're okay. Even when they're grown, I'm sure I'm going to still be in their business.
Dude,
Still.
My son, he'll only call me if he's hungry and he needs food. He'll call me. I could be gone for 6 months. As long as there's food supply for him, he's not worried about me. My daughter, we talk all the time. Like if I leave the house for 5 minutes, or if I said, oh, I'm going to go somewhere for 5 minutes and I took longer, she's texting me, where are you? Like her and I are like this. My son, I could be gone for like 3 years and he probably wouldn't notice. Unless
Yes, he would.
Unless the food ran out.
Well, this is my son.
I know your son. Your
Say
twin.
what's up.
Hi.
All right, you can go watch Crafty.
Damn, dude, his arms are long.
He's freaking long.
His arm is
He's
getting
got,
long.
dude, he's got stretch marks all over his legs from just sprouting. He's gonna be over 6 feet.
Like on the back of his knees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my pops my dad is 6'4", almost 6'5". My husband's 6'3".
Oh yeah, he's gonna be tall.
He's gonna be massive. All of my uncles are over 6 feet too.
Dang.
My sisters are taller than me. I think I'm the shortest one.
You're 5'7", 5'6"?
I go between 5'7" and 5'8". I don't know. The doctors, I don't know if it's my hair or what it is, but it's always been between 5'7" and 5'8". I used to want to be 5'9", because my mother's 5'10", but I didn't get that tall.
I used to tell everybody I was 5'8", but I'm only 5'6". That's a big lie.
It's 2 fucking inches. What?
Yeah, I'm only 5'6". I'm
Why do you want to be? Why do people want to be tall? Because tall people don't want to be tall. It's hard to dress when you're tall.
Yeah, and like my thing is I have long legs for even like 5'6". Like I have longer legs and obviously a little bit more curve. So like pants on me are hard because they're either like short or they're too long. They're either too short or they're too long. So yeah, it's a struggle.
Sorry, I got a message. What is this?
It's probably your husband. He's like, hey, checking in, psycho.
He probably would say that. He talks to me like that, so it wouldn't even bother me. I'd probably laugh. No, sometimes when I have, see Mo, you should be so proud of me. I haven't had an emotional month or week in 2 months, bro. It's been 2 months.
But you know what? You go about every 2 to 3 months, so you're due for one.
You think so?
Yeah, and I was just thinking actually the other day, because I was like surprised that you hadn't called me more since your husband left, because I was like, oh, she's probably really bored. But then I was like, then she's probably really busy too.
Yeah.
But I was like, I guarantee you the emotional breakdown is gonna come either before he comes back or shortly after. Just because. And like it's not because anything's wrong. It's just because Soonie gets like these hormonal bursts sometimes where she really turns into a girl, like really turns like, even I'm like, dang, dude, I thought I was really feminine. You're being way feminine right now. And I just sit there listen, but it's freaking funny when she gets like that.
I haven't been emotional, so he hasn't talked shit. I'm gonna keep this going. I've been purposely keeping myself in check. Like, yeah, you're bugging. I just have conversations with myself now. Like, you're bugging, chill out. Like when I was mad earlier, I was just like, he's playing poker. Why are you mad? And like, chill, bro. It's all right.
Yeah, but you dealt with it internally. Like you didn't even call me.
Mm-mm.
Like when you're in those moments, I'm there with you. Like I take it serious. I'm not laughing at you in the moment. I laugh after the fact when we both like when you're better, and then I can like kid with you, and I'd be like, okay, we can talk about this now. Like for real, that was funny.
Being a little psycho, bro. You all right?
Yeah, because it's nice every once in a while for you to get like really girly on me.
Tell him that. I'm like, dude, I am logical 97% of the
You really
time.
are.
There's just
Yeah.
3% where I can't help it. I can't. There's nothing I can do
Yeah.
to help it. I don't know what you want me to do. And he'd be like, bro, you are acting fucking psycho. He holds no punches. If
Guys
I'm
don't
acting like a
understand.
psychopath, he'll tell me like, you're being crazy. So like
Yeah.
something's wrong with you. Chill out.
Guys
But I
don't
haven't
get
done
it.
it. They don't. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know what it is. What is it? What is that with women where we just have these emotional outbursts and then we're done? After it's out and it's done and over with, we're good.
Okay, well, this is how I explain it. Okay. So right now on my computer, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tabs open. Okay.
Mhm.
My computer will be fine like this, and I don't ever turn it off. It just keeps going and running and blah, blah, blah. It'll be fine for months and months and months. Every once in a while, my computer will be like, hey, you need to do an update, like a refresher, like you need to
Yeah.
take a little break, you need to shut it down. And I'm like, ignore, remind me later, blah, blah, blah. And then my computer starts acting really fucking weird. And it's like slow and starts messing up. And then,
Yeah.
you guys see me freeze. It's because I haven't done it, right? So I feel like being a woman is the same way. We always have these tabs open and we don't ever like stop to really take a break and just shut them all down. And so eventually we get to the point where we just, okay.
Why don't we
now-
shut things down? Because
Because-
women can
because
hold
we-
grudges.
I think because we feel like if we shut things down, the whole world is going to crumble. Because like in my case, like I feel like I do so much in my house because we're
Mhm.
stay-at-home moms, right?
Yeah.
So we like sometimes I think, do we have the luxury to do that? Do I have the
Mhm.
excuse to be able to just be like, I need to shut everything down?
Yeah.
Obviously, if I asked Dave, he'd be like, yeah, you can shut down. In fact, he's told me before, just go to bed, like go to bed early, like just
Yeah.
don't worry about the dishes. And I'm like, I can't. Then I got to
Yeah.
do the dishes tomorrow.
In the morning. Yeah.
And then I'm behind on all my chores like, for the day. Like that's what I'm thinking about.
That's true.
Like, yeah.
That's a good analogy. I never
Yeah.
thought of it that way. That is true. Because you know what? I hit shut down as soon as Wednesday came and I didn't have nobody to answer to.
Right?
I need to do laundry. I need to wash dishes.
Yeah.
I got a whole campsite in my living room because I've been camping out with the kids and having movie night every night and like
Right.
cooking. I've been cooking homemade meals. Like, bro, I hit the shutdown button real quick. So maybe that's,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have an emotional moment because I've had 2 weeks to just shut down.
But see, that's great for you right now and great for your kids right now. But then what's going to happen is your husband's arrival date is going to approach and you're going to be like, oh my God, I got to do all this stuff. And then all of a sudden it's like all on top of you, on top of everything else that doesn't stop, like taking the kids to school, like making lunches, like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like we do it to ourselves, really. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to blame anybody, but we do it to ourselves because
That's true.
sometimes I look at like guys and I'm just like, you guys really aren't concerned about much. Like guys maybe have 2-3 tabs open at max.
That's true.
They really do. They don't think about much. If you ask a guy right now
That's
what
true,
he's thinking
dude.
about, it's going to take him a minute to come up with stuff. If you ask one of us, what are we thinking about?
Boom,
I'm
boom,
like, okay,
boom, boom, boom.
I got to blow
Yeah.
this candle out. I got to like take these dishes downstairs. I got to like start my dishwasher, wipe
Facts.
down all the counters. I got to make sure, everything's set for tomorrow. I got to put sheets on my bed because I was washing my sheets. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all that stuff. I ain't thinking about,
That's true.
dang, dude, I can't wait to get off the show because I'm about to pass out. Nope.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. Mo thought it would be a good we should have did this in the beginning, but Mo thought it would be a good idea for me to like tell you guys my experience of being a single parent for 3 days.
Oh yeah.
It's only been 3 days and I'm already just like over it. I am done. It's different when he is here, right? Because for the most part, it is me. When anything comes to the kids, taking them back and forth to practice, it's me. We don't share that responsibility. But once things are stacked up, he's like, okay, I'll take such and such gymnastics, or I'll take soccer today. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I haven't had that.
You
And
gotta back up.
I've been like, here, there.
Yeah.
Any woman who chooses this, you're a fucking psychopath. Something is
Crazy.
wrong with you.
Crazy.
I'm not even footing. I don't have to worry about the financial burden. I couldn't imagine having to do the financial burden as well as emotional and physically having to take them any and everywhere. I am their only source of entertainment right now, unless we go out and do stuff. I am the only cook right now. I'm the only doctor. I'm the only teacher. I'm the only counselor.
Yeah.
And I'm worn out.
Yeah.
I don't understand why y'all want to do this by yourselves.
Right.
It's crazy.
I can't for the life of me either. Cause I do, well, I mean, my kids are older now, but like I have done a lot of their years growing up just because like the nature of their dad's job has been traveling and all this other stuff. So I have done a lot of it all the time. But it is hard. And I'm not even talking about the financial part of it, doing it by yourself. Like to me, that's such a small part of it. The emotional strain of doing it by yourself and figuring out schedules. And like the older your kids get, when they get into sports, you got to like coordinate all that stuff. How do you do that?
How? Now look,
Yeah.
9:30, I'm in bed. I already go to bed. Look, 9:30, I'm not asleep, but 9:30, we're in our room watching something, winding down. 9:30, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
They're up, and I'm asleep because I just can't. I have not been able to hang for the past 3 days, bro. It's so bad that I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle in my neck. My neck has been hurting since this man left.
It's probably stress.
Like, damn. Jeez. I couldn't imagine. And they do this willingly. You have women that willingly go to the what do you call it? The sperm bank and artificially inseminate themselves and raise a whole baby alone. No wonder y'all bitches are bitter. I would be bitter too if I had to do this all day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. You guys, just like a week or two ago, my entire household was sick and I was the only one not sick. And when I tell you, I had like a mental breakdown because all of a sudden I was like, all these people are sick right now and they're going to be better in a little bit. And I'm going to be the last one to be sick and nobody's going to take care of me. Nobody's going to take care of me. That's a really sad thought. And that's just how it is. They're going to be looking at me like, is dinner ready? My work jeans need to be whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody's going, oh, you're sick? Okay, just stay in bed. We'll serve you. Negative.
I'll give my husband credit though. If I don't feel good and he's home, he does step up. He'll be like, don't worry about it. Just lay down. But that's a day. But unless I get a surgery, then it might be an extended amount of days, maybe a week. But if I just don't feel good, it's a day.
Okay, but let me just say this. In your world, him taking care of things means he's obviously got to go pick up his kids because he can't leave them at school and like not take them to their sports activities, right? In my world, when Dave says, just go to bed, I'll take care of it, you're not feeling well, I'm going to wake up to dishes in the sink, kitchen not clean, because he's going to go about his normal routine of like playing video games or like chilling on the couch. And meanwhile, I'm going to be catching the Z's up in my bed, of course, very much appreciative. But then I've got to come back downstairs and clean. So in my mind, I'm just like, I'll just suffer through
not
the
really
dishes.
a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they gotta eat.
That's true. That's true.
It's not.
That's a luxury.
Yeah.
If I get the dishes done, like if he just volunteers, and
miracle.
It's normally on my birthday, Mother's Day, or just sometimes he'll randomly say, I got it. Don't worry about it. If dinner is really good, then he'll do the dishes.
Yeah.
If it's something that's really good and he ain't ever had before, he'll be like, I got it. But no, The dishes are mine. The clothes are mine.
Yeah.
The floors are mine.
Yeah. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining for all you
Not
people
at
that are
all.
like, oh, you're complaining. No. See, this is how I'm saying it is that is my job.
Yeah.
Right. So, like, if you did a position at work and you're the only person that does the position, what's going to be on your mind is when you don't feel good, who else is going to do my job?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm thinking about it. Who else is going to do my job?
Nobody.
Yeah. I mean, somebody might step in and do what they can do, but chances are you going to come back to more work.
Because they don't do it like we do. I feel the
Yes.
same way. Like, I would rather just do it myself than have you do it because you're not going to do it the way I do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you.
Exactly.
I feel you. We're
No,
here.
everybody in this house would eat ramen for a week if I didn't cook. They just
Tell
wouldn't
me
cook.
about it. They wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't. Or they would go out
Or-
to eat.
When my husband made dinner, he made dinner one time, and it wasn't ramen. I'm gonna give him his credit. He chefed it up. It was a fried eggplant. We had eggplant
Oh.
parmesan. I didn't have the parmesan, but he made a dinner.
That's nice.
But it only happens, telling you, it only happens on like my birthday
Yeah.
or when he's just feeling charitable.
It's rare.
He'll be like, "I'll make
It's
something."
rare. And I
Yeah.
appreciate it, even though it's rare. Like, I appreciate it when it happens, or even when it's like not how I would do it. I am appreciative.
Yeah.
But when I'm sick again, I'm just like, yeah.
Never mind. I'll do it.
I'll just take a little bit extra NyQuil or something to make me muscle through. You know, like, that's how I think about it. Well, because
That's facts.
I don't clean the dishes for me to wake up to an empty sink. I clean the dishes so my family wakes up to a clean kitchen and sink.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just doing all that for me, it's for my family. So, yeah.
See, you got that because the most I'm gonna do is load up. See, my dishwasher is small, which is probably why it's different. My dishwasher is probably half the size of yours. I'll wash the dishes, put them in the dishwasher, and then leave the other half to do in the morning. Like, I'll get up before everyone else and wash the dishes. But I don't care about going to sleep with dishes in the sink. As long as
Oh,
they're
I
rinsed
can't.
off, I don't care. I'm not about to
That's-
stress over that. Nope.
That's one thing I can't do. I can't do it. It's like a pet peeve of mine.
What I don't like doing, and I do this all the time, is leaving the clothes out without putting them away.
Oh, when you wash clothes?
I'll wake up with a whole attitude like, fucking clothes are still here.
Yeah.
But other
Dude,
than that, I'm kind of chill.
I get mad because, like, when my daughter's doing her, or when she wants to do her laundry, she'll take my laundry out of the dryer and just go throw it on my bed. so she could put hers on the dryer. And I'm just like,
You couldn't fold it up for real?
yeah, especially if it's like towels and stuff like that, like communal stuff. Like, come on, man, like, fold the towels, like, do something. She's like, I'm tired. You're tired. I'm talking to you about
I would have
being
threw them
tired.
towels back at her like, I'm tired
Let me
too.
talk to you about being tired, girl.
Here you go. See,
Yeah.
I was a mother and a wife at her age.
Right. That's what I tell her. Sorry, guys. I got to pick this dude up. That's what I tell her. I'm like, I was literally a mother when I was your age, and you're over here living the high life.
I wish I could be like, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. Here you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a whole kid and was pregnant with the next one.
Yeah.
Heck no. This is why young people need to start their lives early. I really think we as parents should stop delaying the process, dude. Like 18, you may not know exactly what you want to do, but you should have some sort of inkling. You should have at least 1 foot out the door. If you want to go do a trade, go do a trade, but you're going to do something. There ain't no 22, 23 just chilling in my house. The heck? Hell no.
Yeah.
Especially when I know what I was capable of at your age.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and that's what's great is my kids do make good livings and they are saving their money and working good jobs. They don't sit around at home. So that's good. That's the only reason why I put up with their shit.
Heck no. Even then, I think I would want, even if they were going to be with me, it would be like, you need your own quarters. So if you're going to be here, then go to the guest house because you can't be here. Especially with girls.
Your own
I think
quarters.
when girls grow up, they start to bump heads with what the standard that you have in your house and the standard that they feel. And it's like, you can get out.
Yeah.
Like, go. If you really want to do your own thing, then go ahead with your bad self.
Yeah.
But you won't do it here.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm scared of when they get older, is just that moment of them bumping heads with me. Because how am I going to react?
Well,
is it going to be how I react now, or I'm going to be like, you're a grown woman, so we can just have a grown woman talk? Like, what is it?
Yeah, that's tough. But there's also another like part of it that they don't tell you about, which is when your kids stop needing you. That is hard, because like when your life goes from being they need you all the time, and it literally like goes, it's like a short period of time like where that really happens, and it's just like all of a sudden they don't need you, and they really don't really need you. They're not there for dinner because like they're doing their own thing, they have their own social lives. That is hard.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's hard.
I know I'm gonna have a hard time. I'm not even gonna, I won't even deny it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, y'all still gonna hang out with me and your dad when they're older? They're like, yeah. I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
Like,
they
yeah,
say
we're
that.
gonna hang out with you all the time, Mom.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
oh,
no, you're
my
not.
kids hang out with me, but they're like, yeah, you got the drinks, right? Like you're picking up the tab on the drinks and all, because like now they're old enough, so it's like, okay. Yeah, like now they yeah.
Oh, I didn't see this. My husband works 12-hour days, 6 days a week, and it's constant state of chaos. Girl, trust me, I understand.
Yeah.
If you could only be a fly on the wall for how many times I say brush your teeth and put on lotion, you would be annoyed.
Yeah.
Because that is all I say in the morning. Did you eat breakfast? Do you have on socks? Put lotion on.
Mm-hmm.
Can you focus? Everything is a toy. You want to see how many gadgets I've collected? 1, 2. This is all my son. 3. Because in the morning, he's just like, ooh, what's this? I'm going to play with it.
Oh, and you take it
then
away.
30 minutes has passed, and I'm like, did you eat breakfast? No. Bro, give me all this. I got gadgets on top of gadgets. Somebody gave this to me. I don't even know what the hell this is. I've clearly had to confiscate this.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody was playing with matches. I had to take that away.
Oh my gosh.
I'm losing it, bro.
Little pyro kids.
I was like, this is not a free for all. I don't care if your dad is gone. It's not a free for all. And they're just looking at me like, guess it is.
Yeah, they're
Daddy's
like,
not here.
Like, she's wild.
I love them though. Like I love my kids, bro. Those are my babies. I wouldn't trade this for the world. And I wouldn't be a single mom. All the single moms out there that's purposely doing this by themselves, you're a weirdo.
Crazy.
Something's wrong with you.
Purposely doing it, we're saying. Obviously, there's some
you need a head check.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for saying that, because you know how sensitive people are gonna be.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, my husband died. I didn't have it. No, we're not talking about
What
you.
about-
My boyfriend cheated on me. I'm not talking about you either. We're talking about those women that are like, we're gonna go get inseminated with sperm and have a child without a father.
Inseminated with the sperm.
Yeah.
Oh, well. We got through all our topics. That was a fun show. Actually,
Yeah, and we had a fun bonus combo.
Yeah.
Frankie's up here like, walk me.
It seems like since we started talking about female stuff, the number went back up.
I know people like when we talk about this stuff. We do really have to. We've been saying this for a while, but we do really have to have more conversations like this that are. I think people like when it's more organic, though. They like when we're like organic with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, there's not much that you can really discuss about being a wife that's entertaining, because it's not entertaining. It's a duty. It's a job.
Well, we should maybe just talk about being a woman.
Maybe
being a woman is entertaining. That's comedy.
That is comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not rational, dude.
Yeah.
I feel bad for my husband. I really do.
Yeah.
After I have those moments, I'll be like, Oh, I'm bad.
What did P ask me one time? He said, "Do you think men drive women crazy, or are they already crazy?"
I think the calmness is what drives us crazy. I think
Like when a guy's too calm.
my husband's. I wish I can go get his. He just finished up his stint as a UDM, right? And he's got this big plaque with nothing but just great remarks. Hold on, let me show you.
What? Come here. Come here. Come up here. Frankie, move over.
All right, so my husband was the UDM of the MX maintenance group, right? And everything written on here, you can't really see it, but there's a bunch of words in here and on the outside. These are all comments about the type of person that he is. And almost every single one talks about him being calm, cool, and collected no matter what. Every single
He got an
one.
award for that. You're ready to kill him for it.
It drives me crazy.
Oh my
Then
god.
I feel crazy. Like,
Yeah.
why are you not riled up the way I am? Like, I'll tell you about this off camera because people are weird.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost lost it last week. Okay? And because he was so calm, I got irate. I was irate at how calm he was, but it was what he was calm about that was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it drove me nuts. Even
Oh,
after the
man.
situation was handled, nothing went wrong. I was still so bothered that he just was not emotional as I was. It irritated me. So I think the calmness of them really gets under our skin.
Yeah, it does. Totally.
I'm telling you. I was irate, bro.
Like sometimes I just need you to be on my level. Like
sometimes. Just one time. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
But when P asked that question, like, do men drive women crazy or are they already crazy? And I'm like, well, I definitely think a man can take a crazy woman and push her over the edge. But
Mhm.
there are certain things that can drive us crazy about like the differences between men and women and just how we are versus how they are. But there's definitely some crazy bitches out there who are just crazy.
Yeah, there are some just crazy women.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think we do it to each other. I think women drive men crazy and men drive us crazy.
Yeah.
I know I know for sure we drive them crazy. For sure. I don't think they're already crazy.
Yeah.
I
But
don't.
I think that they like know how to deal with it better. Like, cause guys
do they
are
though?
just
Do
no,
they,
because
though?
like no, but well, the way that they deal with it is how they deal with it. But like guys are so like, okay, like they're just so chill. Like when you see two guys not get along, the way they handle it between each other is totally different.
I know.
Like if I'm mad at you, ain't no conversation gonna just squash it like that and we're gonna be cool. Like it's gonna be a problem for a good minute. I'm gonna have a
Mhm.
grudge against you. Like it's a whole moment. It's a whole production with me when I'm mad at you. But
Oh my
guys, it's
gosh.
like quick.
That's
Quick.
true.
Yeah.
See, yeah. I
They
haven't
get over
talked
it
to
quick.
Mo because I've been so just busy. I haven't had time to scratch my own ass at this point because there's either a kid underneath me or I got to run around and do something. I have so much to tell you that you just don't know about. Everything you're saying right now
Yeah.
is what I have been experiencing for damn near a week.
Oh shit.
And it's driving me crazy. This is why I'm proud of myself because I have legit held it together. My irateness was deep in my soul.
Oh.
I had to keep
See?
smiling in the midst of me being like, you got me fucked up right now.
See? Okay, so you were on the verge of a breakdown. You were just holding it in.
No, this wasn't just an emotional breakdown. There was a valid reason why I was just like on the verge.
Oh, okay. Like Kyle was
But I
gonna end
had
up on the next episode of Snapped. Type of-
Yes, if it would have turned out a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, listen to me really quick. Okay. I'm not saying that this is a good thing to do or how to handle it. But you know how sometimes like you read those articles about a mother who just like put her kids in her minivan and like drove it straight into a lake.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been to that point, but I could understand how she got there. No, for real. I can understand how she got there. Like, she just had the kids in the car and she just kept driving and she didn't give a fuck. She just kept driving. She was just like, I'm not excusing it. I'm not saying that that's how you should handle it, but I can understand how a woman can be driven to that point.
I mean, I get it mentally where you go.
Yeah. Like, she
But
loves her
yes,
kids.
I'm not endorsing it.
No, I'm not endorsing it. She loves her kids. She's like, I'm going to take them with me because I love them. But like, or she's just not even thinking about it. She's just like, I'm just going to keep driving and whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Or like when that chick, Lorena Bobbitt, chopped off her husband's penis.
She's like, with the scissors, bro.
What? My question
scissors,
is,
bro.
What went down that's what she decided to do? That's what I want to know. I need the backstory. What
Didn't he cheat on her or something like that?
He did, but like, it's not just going to be one time cheating. Like, there has to be a big story there that we don't know.
I don't know, but I got to tell you this. I have to tell you this because I haven't talked to you.
Okay, well,
thank
when we
you
get
for
off
tuning
here,
in, guys.
Call me on WhatsApp because I have to go walk these dogs.
I'm about to call you now because we're about to end this shit.
All right. Bye,
Thank you guys for
Have a good
tuning in.
Friday.
Make sure you tune in on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, because I'll have the whole house to myself. The kids will be back in school. Oh, thank God. Make sure you tune in on Tuesday. We'll have some more trending topics. Someone asked a question, but I can't answer it right now because I feel like we're gonna keep going if we do that.
But I do remember that guy.
I don't remember that dude. But we'll see you guys Tuesday.
Okay, bye guys.
They say the song's so offensive, but only if you get offended. I can't offend you without your permission, and you don't even have to listen. They say the song's so offensive, but only if you get